Yeah, I'll
Not
do it.
it.
Y'all kind of fucking suck.
That's my recap.
Damn.
Oh god. Okay.
I see that D-Rab is still with us.
Yes, of course.
So I guess the
Recap.
Cold War never heated up.
In any case,
What
I'll
Cold
take care
War?
of
There was
recap, guys.
definitely
So upon our last
somebody
adventure,
was 6 feet on the when I opened the door, so you know.
Anyways, upon our last adventure, guys, when you guys had gathered together in your prisons for the after being led up to the Dralick mines to be taken into the dark cells to do the mining of the dark ore, you had survived your first 4 days, delivering your ore to your masters, giving you another 4 days of life. Upon which you guys decided that it would be time to make your escape plans more usable, where Avalor had entered the entered the arena to combat to win some pellet or hides of animals to keep himself warm. The Teltha and Corey were able to charm a guard and letting them watch as upon Alifor was able to defeat a Duragar fighter in the pit, winning the blankets. Things happened to shift that will be better left unsaid, and Oyu was spent unconscious in the mines. Upon the next days, you guys continued your search in the mines where you had continued looking for new items and gear. In your mines, you had found various strange things as you began exploring for food and other items for your escape. You had discovered a lone spike lying in the middle of the ground with a tattered rag upon it. Later to discover that this was in fact from some sort of oddly deformed humanoid creature covered in spikes that had gone feral and attacked the party. You also had discovered a puddle of acidic-like poison dripping off of a stone, which you had never discovered what it could have been from. But you had gathered more food as shift had gone out and in there, and Corey decided to have an interesting conversation as if, is it okay to eat a gnome if you're hungry enough?
Kiori. Again. You keep getting
Kiori.
it wrong.
Kiori in the house.
And
Just
Kiori
kill her.
asked about whether gnomes or not are able to eat, if it's okay to eat gnomes. And as the party then begins their days on this, the 9th day of their imprisonment, they wake up in their cells with new cellmates once more, as Avalor is with Teletha, Kiori is with a strange, shabbily dressed Kenku, Shift with a fellow Tabaxi, and poor Yebin is stuck with Oyu.
I tackle Yebin onto the hay.
Oh god.
Sure, roll me an athletics check. Of
21.
course. So Yebin gets tackled and hay goes, ah, 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 as Oyu just tackles him into the hay and starts pinning him to the ground.
Alivor just kind of like
Yes.
shakes his head as he wakes up to the screams of Yevon.
Was that Yevon?
Yevon,
Yes,
why are you making such a ruckus?
I'm being held.
Oh, you let him go. Drop.
I fall on Yebin.
Remember the word fragile?
So you fall upon Yebin, crushing his tiny little gnome body as he just kind of screams like, ah! Help me!
I then hug Yebin and then I flip us. So he's like a teddy bear.
You just see this tiny little gnome being held in this giant, massive arms of this orc, kind of holding him up like a little teddy bear and hugging him close, and Yep is just kind of like sweating and like nervously shaking. Oh, you it feels like you're holding like a little vibrator. It's kind of neat.
It's like, I have no idea what that is, but cool. I'm gonna go, walk over at the bars and then look at Alivor and...
And then,
Alivor, what are you doing? What that is, but cool. I'm gonna go walk over at the bars and then look at Alivor and...
Alivor, what are you doing? What that is, but cool. I'm gonna go walk over at the bars and then look at Alivor and...
And Talitha, and we're like, hey, see?
Fragile.
Help! Help!
Fragile. And I hug him closer.
No. Fragile.
I pull him down, but I keep a grip on his shoulders.
God.
Sorry, Evan. I just can't get through.
It's okay. At least he's not doing anything too bad. Just a little tight.
Try and
I
slip
can't
out.
can't even see where they are. Or you let the gnome go.
But
Let him go.
let him go.
Just Yevon collapses to the ground, scurrying up. Because thank you, Oyu. That was a thank you.
I glare at him. I try and reach towards where I heard Shift's voice at the bars feebly.
You try to reach to the left of your cell. You just stick your arm out. Can't quite reach him, obviously.
I just keep flailing my arms.
Alright.
So as you guys finish up with your cell day, we'll say for the sake of expediency, you guys are taken back to the mess hall once again to be brought down for your feeding time as normal times, as you guys are once again put down in front of your morning slop of gruel to be fed.
I just want to reiterate that is Alivor and Talitha sneaking in some more of those rations that we have in that cell.
Oh, are you guys sneaking in the rations?
Like one each.
We have 4 left to sneak in.
Yeah, like one each. Something that's easy to hide.
Yeah, so you guys sneak in one more day's worth of ration each.
Olivor's gonna look over to Kiori for a moment. Kiori. I have a
Oh, yes, what
mission
is it?
for you.
Don't you tell me. This will be interesting.
I think you're the most capable of us all to perform admirably in this mission.
Well, can you at least tell me what it is first?
He kind of leans in a little bit closer. I need you to go to the medic's office and steal her thread.
I am not quite good at not being seen doing something. I would suggest possibly a shift for that matter.
Shift, like,
But you know
the
that
fur on his back of his neck stands up.
I think that is an invitation to pat him, so I do.
I do not believe I'll be able to successfully take it, and if I do, I'll just simply annoy her more than I already have.
Or he's like fucking hand hits the back of Shift's neck and he just like drops his spoon in surprise.
I
Olivor's
flatten the
gonna-
hair. 'Cause I think
He's gonna shift on the bench a little bit. Look, I'll put it this way. I don't think they will do anything too drastic if you get caught trying to get some string. What would you even use string for?
Well, you can use it for flossing, of course. You can use it to make some needle and thread, which you can use to sew bows and whatever you can use to make clothes. You can also use it to possibly like a string trap of some kind. She just lists off all the ways to use string.
Talda
Good.
just sighs.
Shift hisses
Now
a
if
little
they
bit.
catch you, you know exactly what to tell them. You want to floss.
She like touches her teeth for a moment. But there is much more better ways than just string to floss around here, probably.
Like what, Yebben's hair?
Actually, hair is not going to be that good. I mean, depending on who has the more thicker hair between the races, which is something I might actually have to do find out. Because which race does have the thicker hair? That could be used for some things. That could be good. Thank you. I never knew that that was something I wanted to do.
Look, at least she's not obsessing over eating gnomes.
It was just a simple hypothetical question. I do not want to eat Yevon. That is not something I wish to do.
Oh, did you hear that, Yabin? The crazy lady doesn't want to eat you.
Oh, thank you.
I've already told him this before.
But what about you, Mr. Shift?
I am still deciding.
Oh, okay.
And why are you all pointing fingers at me when Shift is more than willing to eat Yevon?
Yebben food?
Yevon is not food.
Yebben
Not yet, he's
friend,
not.
food. Regardless, Kiori, if you wish to take on this mission and at least attempt it, let me know.
What do we need it?
Well, one of the reasons you listed off is actually the reason we need it. You know, string doesn't grow on trees.
Well, no, but you can use other things to make string. By tensing the density of each of our hairs, I could possibly make string from it.
Like what?
If I use like the person with the thickest amount of hair, or the thickest hair, I should be able to make string just fine.
I think you're the one with the longest locks out of all of us.
They're still quite fragile, though. I do not believe that it will make good string.
Yet another thing she's not willing to sacrifice.
I am more than willing to. I'm just saying it will not be as good as possibly others.
Or you can go to the medic office and steal some thread.
And why must I do it?
Because you're the one who is infatuated with the nurse.
I would not say infatuated. I would say her art, her skill, is something that I deeply admire.
Maybe you should consider doing it, since me and Alavor have been the only ones sticking our necks out to get us out of here.
I am just simply questioning why this of all things. I am better suited at other things than just this.
We all have to pitch in.
Yes, but it's something that I am almost the worst at. Would not be a good idea.
I chow down my food and burp loudly.
Oh, and Yabin. Yabin has also helped.
Thank you.
I am more than willing to help, but choosing me to do something that I am not good at all is not quite an unwise decision. But
I think we've all been a little out of our element here.
you are good at fighting. Shift is good at sneaking around and being hiding as well as Yebin. All of you has done things that you are good at, or at least relatively knowledgeable about.
You need loud stuff?
I have never once needed to sneak around in my life. Petty theft has not been one of the actions I took.
You are still good at it, though. Better than me. I'm just simply stating the obvious that I am not good at this, and I
He's
have a
already
large
been
likelihood to
caught
fail.
once sneaking around. I don't think he needs to get caught a second time.
Besides, don't you want to see the medic again?
I I think the true thing is to say that I don't think she wants to see me again.
Oh, he has a surprised Pikachu face.
I think I might weirded her out. Which is a pity, of course. I did not mean to do that.
You weird everybody out. How is
I
that
do-
any different?
I do not mean to.
My point is, it doesn't really make a difference if you weird her out, now does it?
The second I show my face in there, she will want to kick me out, even if I am her. But if you so wish
That's-
for me to try it, I will.
That sounds like a bargaining chip.
Alright. You can just call me then, Shift, or something can happen, I do not know. I don't think I can just walk in there without getting injured.
Okay, we'll do that upon returning from the mine.
Alright.
Very
So-
well.
You guys had all headed in the mine then?
Yep.
So as you guys finish your meal, you are led once again through the area back into the mines, where you were each handed your pickaxe for today's labors and shoved back into the dark mines below.
Talitha, did you bring the knife too?
Yes, I still have it.
You should probably hide that before you get caught.
It's still hidden.
Alright, let's go find our stash and put this stuff away.
I do get to.
We don't have much ore at the moment, do we?
I
At the moment, I think you only have one extra piece at this point.
have one in my inventory. That's all I got.
I have none.
Yeah, you guys
I
have
have
one extra.
one.
You guys had one extra piece, as I recall, at the end of last week, because you collected one extra piece just before the week ended.
So I'll look for some ore as we're heading to the stash. Just in case.
I'll look too.
Me too, because I need to find this coward ore that I've been hiding from you this entire time.
Everybody on the screen here.
This is gonna be the 20. This is gonna be the 20 for you.
Doesn't he need a 20 to find the ore?
This will be
Mayhaps.
the day. This will be the day. This will be the day!
Nice start.
So as you guys start searching, you guys don't find any ore.
I thought you were gonna say you don't find ore.
You once again, you though, Oyu, once again think you found some perfect ore. As you once again dig into the ground and you find something that looks like you think is the ore, and you grab it up again, holding it high above your head as you hold the squishy ore in your hand that you found last time.
Oh,
Do I notice that?
Squishy ore.
Sure, you notice him pick up squishy ore.
Oi, you put that down. Not good.
Ore!
Not ore.
I look at it. I look at shift. I squeeze it. Ore!
Not ore. Poo.
What? I can't have one.
Is it Oyu's own poo that he might have taken?
I don't know, roll me an investigation.
I don't want to investigate that.
Well, then you have no idea whether it's his own poo or not.
I kind of hold it up towards shift and see if he recoils.
Yeah, I absolutely recoil.
Okay.
I like to imagine with the current setup of the party, he like swings his hand and like hits Talitha with it.
No. I just get poo on her.
By the way, Talitha, what did you want to do with your first phase?
I'm gonna investigate for ore.
Okay. Roll me an investigation then. Okay, well, you two find no ore in this town. One thing you guys are starting to notice, as you get deeper and deeper into mines, you find the ore is getting harder and harder to find with each phase.
What? Okay. Also, to prove Shift wrong that I'm obviously holding ore, like I found before, is I find some weird hole and use it to plug it. And I kind of smear it on the hole.
Okay, so you take a hole and start smearing it.
And I kind of gesture towards it like, nah?
Shift like cocks his head at you, and he shrugs and turns around and keeps walking. Because Shift is just like, well, at least he got rid of it.
Alivor looks back and goes, huh, he found some schist. Nice of you.
Okay,
Don't
so
encourage him.
first phase is done. What's you guys doing for your second phase?
Stashing.
Are we past the stash already?
You guys are at the stash now. Yeah, you guys can start doing your stash.
Okay.
So one of you can
I'm
put everything
going
away in the
to
stash if
try
you like.
and hide my rations.
Okay, so
And
get
I'm
to
going to try
hide
and
the
stash
knife.
the
Should I? I'll assist them to give
Okay.
advantage.
So one person can assist to give one person advantage and you'll need a survival to store what you guys got today. Okay, so you duck the knife and the food away. You're hoping that you hit it well enough. It looks like it's there as it's stored in.
Do I need to do a separate one for mine, or
No.
can I say
The survival's all one big check. I'm
It's
not gonna
all
make
together?
you guys.
Okay.
Yeah, it was all together. I'm not gonna make multiple people for each little item. So that
And
takes
me
care of
assisting
Shift.
is part of my.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
would
that's my
assist. So
action,
that
right?
was your action. That was your phase turn. So you, Alo, Oyu, and Corey still have a phase turn.
I'll go ahead and look for more
This-
ore, because I think last time you
Yeah.
said we would not find any more mushroom.
Yeah, no more mushrooms or moss or things like that.
It's happening.
Oh, it happened!
It happened.
But it's too low.
Oyu,
16.
after you put the poop on the wall, your finger kind of runs across something as your finger hits inside the thing, and as you pull it out, you find ore smeared with poop.
I show it to Shift because obviously the squishy ore turned into Ryuzi's ore. And should have just listened to me.
Shift recoils again at the poo-covered ore.
Kiora, you also find one piece of ore.
Ore! I grip it tightly because I think it's gonna run away.
I give you a nod. I'm like, yes, you keep that one. Your ore.
I hold it close to my heart. I have found an ore after how many days?
This would be day 9.
Yo, you did it!
Oh, you can die in peace now.
Oh no, I just had a major death flag finding the ore.
Session the nat 20.
What about Kiori? Did she find more ore?
Yeah, Kiori found a piece of ore as well.
Okay.
You guys have 3 ore total at the moment.
Did Yebin find any? What's Yebin doing?
Yebin's been looking for ore and has not been able to find any.
When we restash supplies, I assume we're checking our prior stash just to make sure nothing's been messed
Yes,
up.
I will assume nothing has been messed up since you've been rechecking.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna look at Kiori and go, well, you had some time to think. You feel up to that little task?
I am willing to do it, but I do not think it will work.
I think it will.
I will try.
You have my full support.
I swear you guys are just trying to kill Kiora at this point.
No, we need thread to make shoes.
I know, I was kidding.
Actually,
I'm
since we're down here in the mines, Oliver will explain the use of the thread and need for it. He kind of like looks at the horrible shoes that we got on, and he goes, "This isn't gonna cut it. Shift, you'll probably be fine with your fur, but the rest of us will end up with frostbite and no feet by the time we get halfway down the mountain." And it's better to have the shoes when we're heading out as opposed to relying on finding wildlife out there. We have a skinning knife at least, though. I don't think I would much use that for combat. Alright, well, I guess, Kiori, you're gonna need to get roughed up a little bit.
We still got a little bit longer in the mine.
Yeah, one more phase.
No need to injure her now, just in case of infection.
True.
looking for more ore as normal.
I'll also look for ore. Damn.
I'm gonna look for ore as well.
Yeah. Damn.
Just for poops and smiles, look for like gold. A gold vein.
So, Dev and Kiora, you both find more ore. As you exploring, you were able to find and discover both find two more pieces of ore.
Shift, would you hold on to this for me?
No problem.
Thank you.
I'll collect all the ore from the magical peoples, except for Oyu's, or you keep yours.
Yes, because if Oyu couldn't use his magic, what would he do?
Do I find a gold vein? I'm assuming not.
No, you do not find a gold vein. As you go gold prospecting, you discover no gold.
It was worth a shot.
No gold in this Christian Minecraft server.
Well, I figured if we did find some gold in here, we could use it once we get back to town to buy stuff.
I'm sure we could also trade some animal pelt maybe, something that we find out in the wild. Go
Yeah.
hunting.
True. Maybe tomorrow I'll see if I can find some salt in here. Alright, I have nothing else to do.
Okay, so what are you guys doing to Kiori?
I'll slash her like across the arms, like
Okay.
just down one of her her forearm.
Roll me a d4 plus your. Just roll me your claw attack. Of course. You take 4 damage, Kiori.
Alright.
You get a couple nasty looking gashes down your arm. I try to do it carefully, so it's in a spot where it won't necessarily bleed a lot, but it'll be bad enough to warrant you getting medical treatment.
Mm.
So as you guys head out of
Before we leave, I just thought of this. This strange body, is it still here?
that is gone.
Like, completely? There's no trail? Nothing?
You could see that looks like something may have dragged it off.
Okay.
Eaten by the apex, as all nature should be.
Alright.
Okay, so you guys head back up, and Kiora, you are once again brought into the infirmary where your crazy pink hair, black dress doctor stares at you, goes, "Oh, it's you again."
Oh no, the pain. Ow, it hurts. It attacked me. No. I'm in pain.
Roll me a
Please.
deception check.
Oh, she is in
Why?
pain. She isn't lying.
So, with a 1 in deception, Murray just looks, "Yes, you look like you're in utter agony. But I see you have a nasty little cut on your arm. To the bed, please."
I'm just gonna lay down and I wanna just stare at her dead in the eye and just like keep staring at her uncomfortably.
She kind of stares back at you uncomfortably.
Does she look away at all? And, like, does
Nope,
she like
she's looking
refuse
you
to look?
dead in the eye and takes out a needle and thread and kind of, without even looking at you, starts sewing up your arm without actually breaking eye contact with you.
I'm just gonna keep a dead straight eye with her to make sure that she's not looking at what she's doing, so I can at least maybe try to grab a little bit of thread.
Sure. Roll me a sleight of hand check.
Oh no.
At disadvantage because you're got her in dead eye. Okay, not bad. Unfortunately, though, as you go to grab the thread, you do seem to get a little bit of extra thread until you realize that your hair got sewn to your body.
Oh.
But I'll say you find you find some thread, but you don't get like a spool's worth or anything out of it because you just had a little bit of thread to sew you up. So I'd say you got a foot's worth of thread.
Okay.
There, you're fixed up now. Get along.
Oh no, the pain. It still hurts. She's just gonna just say this and just trying to get her hair out of her stitches, whatever.
By the way, due to this, you don't heal.
That's
But you
okay.
are sent back into the. You are sent back to your prison cell with a foot of thread that you hidden upon your body.
Why would you go about it that way?
Are you saying this to Kiori or me?
I'm saying it to you.
If he hasn't figured out it, then I'm going to be shocked because I wrote her character in a specific way, and I hope he recognizes what I did.
Yeah.
I have a -1 in charisma. I'm trying to play it off as best as I can. I'm not going to be a smooth talker.
I'm not talking about the talking part.
I don't know. It felt like the moment kind of thing what she'd do. I don't know.
In any case,
Alright.
you're
I
brought
don't have
back
to
to your.
explain myself
You're
to you.
brought back to your cell with a foot of thread. Alivor, you see her walk past.
Alivor has a look of utter disappointment on his face. when he sees the foot of thread that she got.
What did she want me to do? She was staring right at me the entire time. I told you I was not going to do well, but you don't believe me,
Well, I guess we'll just use the ones that she gave you your stitches with then, too. Because that's not going to be enough.
I told you I wasn't going to do well, but for some reason you thought I would, but She's just like has her hands up like,
Yeah. Just wow.
If you think you can do better, then go on ahead, you do it.
Okay. So from there, you guys get ready to go to sleep, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Wake up the next morning. Is there anything you guys want to discuss this morning? You guys want to head straight to the mines?
Do we still have another pelt to smuggle out, or did we get both of them already?
We do. It's in mine and Alivor's cell.
Yeah.
Yeah, so where I am.
we
then.
we have half up in ours, and you got a full pelt down their shift.
Didn't we smuggle out both halves?
Maybe?
I'm pretty sure we smuggled out both halves, because I took one half and you took the other.
I'm pretty sure you smuggled
Yeah,
out
there's
both
still
halves.
a full. There's still a full one in one of the cells here.
I
Yeah,
know
so
it's
it's
the
the one
one
that I
down there because you couldn't get it torn in half.
Yeah, with the
With the
bird
Kenku.
person.
Yeah. Okay. So there you go. We're gonna take the last two rations and smuggle them in, obviously.
I'll tear the other pelt in half and smuggle half of it back in.
Okay, so you're gonna you tear the pelt in half.
Yep.
Roll me a. Roll me a sleight of hand check to see if you to stash it on your body. Okay. So you took the half pelt, right? You tore it in half and you're taking half
Yes.
of it. Okay.
Yes. And we got 5 ore now, don't we?
I believe so, actually.
You have 5 ore total.
No, I would be holding on to Telith's and Alivor's. Right?
Yeah.
Is Alivor a half elf?
Yes.
Yeah, we're both half elves.
In the mind, Kyora's just gonna give you another 3 inches of thread that's weirdly covered in blood, possibly. Here you go.
By the way, you took an extra 4 bleed damage as you ripped that thread out of your body, Kiori.
4 damage?
4 damage, yep.
And she just hands it to him. Here you go.
Amazing.
Meanwhile, the Kenku in the cell with you is just staring at you wide-eyed and horrified.
I made sure to do it while we were in the mines or something.
No, you'll do it in the mines? Well, fair enough, so we'll say you're in the mines now.
In which case, Shift looks at you in horror.
You said you wanted it, so...
Keep acting like that and you're probably going to die down here.
So you guys have 15 inches worth of thread right now.
How many days worth of food do we have with the the final 2?
The final 2,
Is
we
it
have 13
13?
days of rations. Yep.
13 days. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm I'm gonna attempt the fighting pits one more time tomorrow. And if I win, I will ask for some food to have while I mine. Hopefully, it'll give me a little bit more than 1 day of rations, but anything at this point will help.
Maybe I'll roll a 1 on the fighting scale, and I'll also go on the fight.
So you also gotta go enter the fight pit tomorrow?
Well, I did finally capture my arch enemy ore. So
And if we lose, well, one of us can attempt to steal more thread. Either way, we're gonna try to get more material.
sounds fun, yeah.
It's okay, what are you guys doing with your 3 phases?
Can I spend my...
Hmm?
Can I spend my first phase looking for some more moss?
You can attempt to, yes. So, roll me a survival to look for moss.
Boom.
I want to look for salt.
Okay, roll me an investigation for salt. So, Elvar, you're unable to find any salt, and Shift, you're unable to find any more moss in this cave.
Can I try to
Very
find
mostly
like
boys.
maybe some like tattered clothing on like the edge of like the like really sharp rocks or something?
Sure, roll me investigation. You look around for a couple hours and are unable to find any kind of tattered clothing or anything that might have been caught on rocks.
Is it able to repeat the same thing 3 times? Because I don't know what else
Yeah,
to do.
you can use 3 phases to do the same thing over and over. Oh, do you go? Okay, Cora, I'll say that you do find just a little bit of cloth, sticking out, but it, not a much. You found about like, say, a foot by foot square kind of thing.
Thank you.
I'm gonna keep looking for salt.
Okay, roll me 2 more investigations.
I'm gonna help him by looking for soul. I'm gonna use my 3 turns.
Okay.
Okay. Can I... Fucking hell. God damn it. Can I use my survival roll, my second... Can I use my second and my third one to, stash the stuff we took out and just make sure it's real good?
Yeah, if you want, you guys have yet to stash your goods, so you can use
Yeah.
your survival. I'll let you have advantage
Yeah,
for
if
one roll, if that's what you want to do.
Yes. Like, to spend extra time just to make sure it's all good.
Okay, I'll give you advantage for that, so you can roll your survival advantage if you use both phases up. Okay, you successfully hide it. When you do store it, though, you do notice something wrong when you put your food away.
Oh, we're missing a bit?
Yes, 2 of your rations have gone missing.
Okay.
Damn spiders!
I relay that to the rest of the group.
Spiders.
Out to get us.
How
just
many days
found
do we have left before we have to give stuff in? Is it 2?
2 more days after today, yes.
Okay.
Oh, what are you doing?
Try and find more ore, because I'm in the cave now, anyway.
Okay, roll me 3 investigation checks.
Yes!
Well, once again, you find no ore anywhere.
Do we find salt?
Funnily enough, no. There doesn't seem to be a salt mine. Doesn't seem to find any sort of salt in this cave.
Find anything of note?
I'll say the pair of you looking together, though you don't find any salt, you do find some tracks that had been found near your supplies that had gone off and wandered off into the distance.
Animal tracks, I presume.
Yes.
Do they look like wall badger tracks?
Yeah, roll me a nature check.
While he's rolling that, could I just, as part of my survival check, relocate the supply stash just like a little bit away?
Yeah, I'll allow that.
Yeah, I just.
You look
Go on.
around for your nature. Yeah, you can tell these are similar things to that giant badger that had attacked the party.
Yeah, I just move the supplies like maybe like 20 to 30 meters, like in the opposite direction, and just attempt to reconceal it, just so that like if it comes sniffing around again, it's the same spot.
Yeah. But as you guys are also searching around in the cave, you start hearing what sounds to be what could only be described as a familiar buzzing sound.
Shift just lets out an exasperated sigh.
Where are they?
So as you guys stand around waiting for his, they pop around the corner. There's
Those look
three
a little bit
more.
different. Look, Talitha, bugs.
Yeah, I see him.
That's some eldritch horror shit.
Okay, everybody in? Talva, you are up first as you see these giant the sturges that you saw from the first day of your caves as re-emerge from the cave.
And she's gonna back the fuck up.
Okay.
Nope. Nope.
Are you going to continue fleeing, or are you going to use your action to do something else?
I'm gonna continue fleeing.
Okay, use your action to move another 30 feet.
Nope.
Oh, you're up.
They're gonna take my ore, so I'm gonna fucking run at them and punch one in the face.
Okay. Roll your attack.
Yes. Bam.
So as you punch this right in the face, it explodes in your palm and just covers you all over.
I have like the ore, like in my mouth, so I can fight with my hands.
You didn't find any... Oh, like your old ore. Okay.
Yeah, my old ore. I don't have pocket teeth.
Okay.
His shit.
You have butt cheeks there. You got those dummy thick cheeks.
You see this one surge come flying at you.
It's the prison pocket.
Stretches out with its attack. For 5 damage as it latches onto your side and starts draining the blood out of you.
There we go.
Clench your cheeks, maybe you'll kill it.
It'll snap its little shitty beak off.
The clap of your cheeks will do thunder damage. Because you're dummy thick.
He casts Thunderclap.
This Sturge comes flying around the corner and comes at you, Shift.
By me.
Bad jokes.
And just misses you as it goes over your head.
Is it because I'm dummy thick?
Shift, you're up.
I'll just use a claw attack. Ugh.
As it just misses as it flies away out of your range.
I just hiss at it, and that's gonna be my turn.
Alivor, you're up.
I'm gonna swat this one. Or not.
As it dashes out, you take a swing, losing your bonus action for the round, missing.
That's me.
Gary, you're up.
I'm going to go here. Get a bonus to my thing, whatever.
Okay, +2 to your attack. Well, that hits. What's your strength modifier? And yeah, you kill the thing as you just crush it in your palms.
Ew.
Tell, you just watched nothing because you can't see anything because you're around the corner, but you hear combat being said with Yebin running up beside you in fear.
I am not gonna run any further. I'm gonna stay nearby.
Okay, just holding your turn.
Yep.
Okay, Oyu, you're up.
I punched this fucker. Get off me!
You swat it and cause it to explode. Officially ending the last of the Sturges.
I go to search because it like drained my blood. I go to search for the in its dead body for my ore that I have in my mouth.
So you guys just watch as OU start searching for ore that is in his mouth from the dead bug in front of him.
I'm shocked he survived this. Oh, you. It's in your mouth. What's in
I
your
grab
mouth?
it. I grab the ore. Ore! And then I spit on the Sturge's body. I'm like, that's right.
Olivor's gonna look over at Shift. Didn't he smear poop all over that?
Shift just nods slowly.
I'm going
That
to
was-
go. I'm gonna
That
walk up
hurts
to
my
OU and do like a magic trick with making my ore disappear and then reappear. I'm gonna see his reaction to this.
Sure, roll me a sleight of hand check, Kiori.
I could probably beat him. Maybe, I don't know.
What's your passive perception, OU?
13.
So you see it occur as what almost looked like a bad trick, but your eyes are able to follow the ore.
I try and mimic it because I think that's what's happening.
Sure, roll me a sleight of hand check.
Yeah.
So as you try to mimic what Kiori does, you kind of and it just flips out of your hand and falls to the ground in front of your feet.
I'll pick it up
I can.
because really fast because I don't know if the Sturges will come and get my ore again.
I can help teach you how to do this if you want me to. It is kind of
That's
fun to do
golf.
it.
Mm,
Never mind. Why does everyone hate me?
So you guys are once again let out of the mines, back into your cells.
I inform the guards of my intent to fight in the pit.
Willing to go for it again, are you? Well, we'll have it ready for you.
Mm-hmm. Getting quite peckish in those mines.
I bet. So are you?
I forgot I was supposed to do that, so I'm just gonna walk past him.
So you continues to walk past.
Olivor lets
I'm
it happen,
ecstatic I found my
because
ore
it's probably
again.
for the best.
So you guys once again bed down for the night with your 5 pieces of ore.
Come on. Big money, no whammies. Hey.
Then as you get to bed tonight, wake up for the next morning, you guys once again are out there. We'll start off with Alivor's journey into the arena. As Alivor's once again led out to the fighting pits after his breakfast. Is the rest of the party just heading down to the... And as always, Alivor, I need you to roll me a D8 to see your opponent.
Here comes that 8, guys.
Hey.
5.
Okay.
At least it's not the guy last time, I don't think.
Yeah, he was 6.
Unless he switches it up every time.
So this time what you do is you find out and you get ready for combat. This time what pops out of the area seems to be this thick-skinned lizard man with blue scales comes out.
Interesting. Alright. He'll kind of shadow box for a little bit, just to warm up.
As the warden looks over, goes, I think it's about time ready for round 2 of the fights. And as you are shoved out into combat, feel free to roll your initiative. As the... So as the lizard man looks over at you, comes diving forward as he gets the first move and dashes forward at you. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he comes at you with his... Comes at you quickly with a quick jab to your stomach with his first move. And just catches you inside the ribs, causing 3 damage to your gut. And as you kind of keel over, he opens up his mighty maw and does 7 damage as he just pierces your shoulder with his teeth.
This dude's a 5? Worse than the last guy. Okay then.
Because he gets to bite as a bonus action, doesn't he?
Yep, if he makes his first attack, he can make a bite second attack.
Alright.
Nom.
Well, I'm gonna punch him in the face to knock out as many teeth as possible.
Okay.
Pow! Right in the kisser.
You crack him across the face, and he's kind of naturally dealing him the damage of dealing the 4 damage.
I'm gonna then action surge and do it again.
Pow!
Crack
Right in
him
the
again
kisser.
for another 4 damage as he stumbles backwards on his feet.
And then I'm gonna second wind after that.
Well, there you go.
So I kind of just shrug off the bites. Alright, you little bastard.
I'm just gonna send memes into the Discord while you guys do this fight, because I think you'll appreciate some of them.
This time he comes
We'll
around with
appreciate
a punch and he just misses you in the side and kind of gets thrown off balance. Your turn?
Alright. Second verse, same as the first.
Oh, you crack him again for another 4 damage as he stumbles back on his feet. This time he just catches you with the nip of his tail, cracking you across the face, causing you to spin for 3 damage.
Alright.
He then goes in for a bite, but catches midair as you kind of just dodge out of the way as he snaps above you.
gonna like duck down. I'm gonna do a like a Shoryuken kind of upper.
Dragon punch.
And this time you go up for an upper punch, but just as you're about to hit him, he knocks your hand aside, causing you to miss.
Okay.
This time, though, he comes up and kind of kicks you in the foot, causing 3 damage.
Okay.
Oh, this time bites you in the arm for another 4.
Alright, I am going to punch him just like a quick jab right in the gut.
Oh, you crack him in the stomach. He's looking really woozy. He kind of like skitters off his feet. Ooh, but he comes up and kicks you once more, causing 3 damage. And another 9 as he bites into the side once more. But he's looking
Well,
rather
then
unsteady on his
I'm
feet.
out. If it's 9 damage, how's it 9?
No,
a
5
D6.
damage.
Oh.
8 total. I might have misspoke. I thought I said 5. You rolled a 19. I might have been looking at the wrong number.
Oh. It was like, you did 4 last time and then 9 this time.
If you rolled a critical, he could do some real serious damage.
I'm about to pull a pickaxe out of my axe.
Oh no! As you come around. Oh fuck. Seriously, one more shot would have knocked the guy out.
Maybe he'll miss.
Yep, swing around, just missing you. He comes around for your own punch. And he misses you back as you dodge out of the way.
Whoa.
This is the Dimitri energy.
I'm gonna try the old Shoryuken Dragon Punch again. Actually, I'm gonna do the Guile Sonic Boom.
Oh, you style Sonic Boom him in the stomach and he just keels over, gasping for air and knocked unconscious. As it plops down to the ground.
I'm just gonna. Better not get an infection from those bites.
Well, that was an interesting challenge, but very good, friend. So I'm gonna take a look. What do you wish for your reward for today?
Just a little bit of food for the mines.
Very well. I'll have some dried rations sent for you so you can munch in the mines.
Many thanks.
Taking care of your thing, we head back into the mines with the rest of the party. Unless somebody wanted to try to make an escape route or sneak off today.
I'll try to sneak off.
Okay, roll me a stealth. Oh,
Yeah, I'll roll a check, but just before I Oh yes. Just before everyone like leaves, when we're in like the dining hall, I want to ask, that other fighter guy. I can't remember what his name was.
okay.
You mean
Yes.
Dallin?
Dallin.
Yes, Dallin. I just want to ask him if he. I want to go up to him like, I have a question to pose for you.
What's that?
Do you perhaps know of any supply rooms in this prison?
Kind of eyes you up. I don't know. What supplies you looking for?
Just simple things. Perhaps some rope.
I do know there's an armory past the barracks.
Maybe a bit too conspicuous.
Well,
I
there's a
appreciate
storage
your
room
help,
at the bottom,
friend.
I think, near the exit. And that's about it.
appreciate your help. If you need something from me, just ask.
Okay.
And I'll take my leave.
Okay, so you take your leave. You successfully sneak away from the party. Where are you going?
Well, he said the supply room was like right next to the
Yeah.
entrance to the mine room. I
Not
feel like
the
that's a
entrance
bit
to the
too...
mine, to the entrance.
Oh
to
no, yeah, the entrance to the prison. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I feel like is a bit too far to try and sneak through. So I'll sneak to the infirmary.
Okay, so you're gonna sneak into the infirmary. You sneak down
Well,
around.
I just want to go to the doorway and just poke
Yeah.
my head in.
I was gonna say your 20 gets you right to the infirmary with the door. Once again, you see the room at the moment. The infirmary isn't empty, but you do see sitting at a table, very much inclined by a book, is the Maria, the doctor. But she seems to be very distracted in a book she has.
Is she facing towards the door or like in a different
She's
direction?
facing towards the wall, so she's not facing the door.
Okay. Do I notice any string or like cloth or bandages or like on the other side of the room to her?
Roll me a perception check. Yes, you do notice there is she does have some sewing twine into the away from the other table on the other side of her, where she seems to have for some thread and needles there. Facing her back, pretty much.
Yeah, I'll try and nab it.
Okay, just roll me one stealth check to get in there, see if you can nab it. Okay, you get in there, you sneak in, you, feeling you have just enough time, you quickly grab a spool of the thread and kind of quickly dash back out. You kind of hear a, huh? Just as you leave, but it didn't seem to disturb her enough that she noticed, and she goes, well, whatever. And goes back to her book as you get just as you exit the room in time.
Okay. I'll eye over my nabbings, and satisfied, I'll prepare to head back and rejoin the group when they return.
Okay. Back at the mines, what is the rest of you doing?
Can I try to rest to get my healing back up to be full health again?
You can use your hit dice at the. You could use your hit dice at the long rest. Yeah, you could use your hit dice. So feel free to use your hit dice.
Thank you.
I will try and look for anything interesting for my first thing. Which is probably everything.
Okay, so what are you guys doing for your 3 phases?
I'm going to use one to look for the moss, if there's
Okay.
any more.
that's-
The other 2, I'm just going to be looking around for anything in general.
Okay, roll me Moss checks as a survival.
I'm gonna
Okay.
see if the. Oh, sorry.
Okay, so you do search around for a few hours and you find what looks to be you think there would be no more moss, but you're able to find just a small amount left behind. You have one more use of the moss.
How
Okay.
many rations did Alavor get?
You don't know yet. Yeah, that will
Okay,
be
well, I was
delivered to
just
him on
gonna-
the next day.
Oh, the next day? Okay.
Yeah, that'll be delivered to him for the mines, because he asked for it for the mines.
Right, fair enough.
Or you?
I wanna check out for a shiny thing, I guess.
Okay, roll me 3
Okay, first.
investigations for shiny things.
Yes.
Yeah, that's 20 again! Oh my god!
So So as you go around looking for shiny things,
I kind of hold out the ore and then look at the ground.
you
That's-
do discover something kind of shiny, kind of in the dirt, just kind of lying there.
Ooh.
You go up towards it and you kind of push it aside, and you find what looks to be a small sheet of metal.
Ooh. Sorry, I just immediately thought, is it like one of those sheets of metal where you can like flap it and then it'll make thunder noises?
No, but that'd be funny.
Dang. Okay, so I pick it up, I guess. How
Yeah.
big is it?
It's about a 1.5 by 1.5 kind of style.
Okay.
What did you find, OU?
Shiny.
Can I tell it all what it is?
Sure, roll me an intelligence check. You can tell it's a sheet of metal.
Nice.
I go and find the stash.
You get like the Telltale style, tell if I like that up in the top corner.
Nice.
Kiori, what are you doing with your 3 phases?
I would like to see if the other prisoners have stashed anything in the mine anywhere else.
Sure, roll me investigations.
I can say, in case they have like rations just stored away or
Yeah,
whatever.
sure.
Investigation.
Yeah, 3 investigations. You can't find anything that looks like to be any sort of extra rations if someone else has been storing anything in the mines.
So nothing else.
Nothing else that you could find, no.
All right.
I'm gonna use my last 2 rolls just to kind of like look around.
Okay.
And I'd like to tell the others maybe to do the same thing, or like at least try once.
Okay, so Taltha, you look around and can't seem to find anything useful, but as the 3 of you are looking around searching for stuff, the 3 of you hear some comments come from behind you guys as you hear footsteps approach you.
Are we by the thing or not?
By what thing?
Like, are we by the stash or not?
You're not by the stash at the moment, no. This was on your way
good.
back.
Okay. Behind us?
Near the entrance, and as you do so, you see 3 men walk out carrying pickaxes in front of you. It's like, well,
How swole are they?
They're not hugely swole, but they definitely look menacing.
Oh,
as they
cool.
look at the ore in Oyu's mouth.
Hmm.
Well, it looks like you aren't all here today. Uh, 1d4 plus strength. So are you gonna hand it over, or are we gonna all have to, they look at each other, get tough with you?
I make like a spitting noise, but I have an ore in my mouth, so it's very muffled.
Like the moment that one of them attacks me, I'm attacking him back.
I'm attacked you though.
I'm just saying, like, in case one of them tries to
So you
attack
guys get
me.
ready, and the 3 of them are kind of sizing you up. Behind them, though, a 4th one appears. As you see these,
Off. Am I about to murder?
for lack of a better picture, kind of a burly-looking orc go up behind them as well.
Is this the same orc that was in the pit with OU?
Hit?
Well,
Or
none of
not?
you saw or you fight the pit, but no, it is not the
No, I'm
same
just
guy from
asking
the
in
pit.
general.
Okay.
No,
Like, if it is or not.
it is not.
I don't recognize him, so. Do they have ore on them?
They do not. They look like they're trying to steal your ore because they're getting desperate.
Mm,
They look at you, it's like, listen, why don't you just hand over your ore? We let you go. The orc kind of says to you, are you an orc?
I say. Because I have an ore in my mouth.
I know you got ore in your mouth. Not smart. You do what we say. We let you go.
I look at Talitha and Kiori. I'm obviously being very. Fuck you. Not to them, but to the situation.
OU, we might want to. It's one piece. We could try and find more ore.
I don't have the sheet metal on me, right? I put it in the thing.
Yeah, you said you put it in the. You kind of just tossed it back.
Does Yepin have a piece?
Nope.
Bleh. I spit the ore onto the ground.
The orc picks it up.
Yeah, does it have dried up poop on it?
Well, at this point, since it's been in his mouth for like 48 hours, no. Just you orc slobber.
I want to drop one.
Which is poisonous.
Oh, you drop one as well? Alright. They both pick up the two orgos. Okay. We leave now. As the orc grabs both oars, picks up, and starts walking away.
Don't see you again. Bleh.
And the four of them leave.
Once they're gone and waiting like a minute or so, I'm gonna give Oreo an ore. I hit 2 extra.
No, you keep.
No, it is okay. It is a gift. Since we are friends, right? Well, I would at least like to be friends. You don't have to, of course.
I'll take the ore,
Thank you.
put it in my mouth.
Kiori, for once, looks really happy. Like a sincere happy.
That could have been really bad. I suppose that was probably the best option. I guess we'll just have to find more ore tomorrow, right?
I still had 2 left. We didn't really lose anything.
Shift
I
has
pick up
mine,
your pen.
thankfully.
You guys are down to 3 pieces of ore after giving away 2.
Why would you give away a second one? They only wanted one.
They only knew about one anyways, because Oyu
Yeah, I
had
was
it
like-
in his mouth.
God damn it.
Kiori assumed they would be smarter. Guess not.
I had myself muted because I wanted to scream.
We all play
Thanks,
it proper,
guys.
guys.
I know as a player I'm stupid. Thank you very
That was
much.
fine, Kiori.
I've
They might
messed
have,
up.
honestly, they might have searched you if you hadn't given them another piece of ore, because they might have assumed you had more, but since you just gave them a second one, they assumed you didn't, so they might have went for all 3. Because they were
I
high up
should
to
have just
3 of you.
pickaxed them in the head, man.
Mostly,
Should've
I'm
just killed them.
regretting not grabbing all of the ore, because usually I grab the ore from everybody. It just happened that this one week I didn't grab Kiori's ore.
You never grab my
You never
ore.
Kiori's
You
ore,
never grabbed
Kiori's
the ore.
human.
Never took Kiori's?
No, I never give you
Okay.
mine.
Yeah, Kiori's
Oh,
human. She doesn't have the problem with the ore.
I thought I had taken Kiori's before as well.
No,
No.
you never took Kiori's ore.
No, you've only
And
taken
Oyu's
mine.
never had any ore before.
And it ran away again! Curse you, or!
So as you guys head back to cells, Alivor is looking really rough as he gets back to his cell after his fights in the arena, and Shift comes back with a spool of thread.
Yeah, so
Alivor break.
yeah, I toss the thread to Alivor when we all get back.
I attempt to catch it. I catch it.
They catch the thread, yep.
Seems we have great success then.
How did your fight go?
Nippy bastard, but I won.
Well, we have another problem.
What's
What
that?
problem?
There was a series of miners, fellow prisoners, that decided to take some of our ore today.
Shouldn't matter.
Well, I wanted to let you know that we were missing too.
Luckily, they didn't want to take any of the extra ones I had, so we should be okay.
Well, I'm gonna get a nice long rest tonight. I suggest you all do the same.
Okay. So, you guys once again get ready for your sleep. Alivor, you can use your second wind if you want, as well as your... Oh, I guess you use your second wind, you can only use your hit dice right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my die.
I crawl back over to the lantern
nice.
and like side eye the other tabaxi in the meantime.
Do you have a problem, friend?
No problem. Just suspicion. You know how it is.
True, but we are both tabaxi, are we not?
We are, and I would like very much not to have any problems.
You'll have no problems from me, friend. I have no intention of getting myself killed down here.
I give him a curt nod and then I'll curl up into my ball under the torch.
Yeah. He curls up into the hay pile.
I
Who are you?
also curl up into a ball, but I take Yevon.
just like put with thumb. Just imagine you're holding him like a stuffy with a thumb in your mouth,
Yeah.
and just have him wrapped up.
But I don't have the thumb in my mouth because I have an ore now.
Oh, that's right. You got your. No, did she give you your ore?
Yeah.
Yes, you already gave him one.
Yep,
You're
I
good.
gave him.
I thought
gave
you
him
said
ore.
no. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I said no, but she pressed for it.
I didn't press for it. I was like, I just want to be your friend. But
She
that's
pressed
okay if you
for
don't wanna-
it.
I didn't press for it. Kiora just wants a friend, okay? She's lonely and she's very sad.
Oh, he's her friend. The smartest person in the party has befriended literally the dumbest person possible.
Match in heaven.
Oh my gosh, no. I do not ship this. I do not ship this. The one time I'm like, no.
No,
No.
you Yevon OTP.
Oh, you
Any-
that's cute. I agree with that.
I like the implication that if it was literally any other character, Ares would be 100% on board. This is all one of it.
Actually, no. I don't like Shift in her either. I don't like. I love the characters, but I don't think Shift in her work. Alivor, no. The only one I ever see her being with is maybe Talitha, but that's like a stretch.
Okay.
No one else. I'm judging all of you.
My reaction. My reaction.
Why are all of you laughing? What did I do?
Nothing. It's Nano posting.
Nothing. Yes, like, yeah.
Yeah, it disappears into the garage.
Oh god.
Okay, guys. Anyway, so
Yeah.
you bed down and wake up for day 4 or do today.
Oh, I asked Gavin if he wanted to say something. Let's go, Gavin. As I
Yes.
grabbed him. Or you.
Yes. Or you?
Then I look at him questioningly. You or you?
Me yapping.
No. You mouth or you? I obviously don't have the or in my mouth for this.
You. You want to be
shake
in the
him!
mouth?
Like,
Ah!
yeah, man!
Ah! Just you're screaming.
And then we go to bed.
Okay. And you guys wake up the next morning for day 4.
Alivor will have handed the spool of string to Talitha the night before.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and hide it.
Okay. Roll me a sleight of hand check.
Nope.
So you hide the spool of thread right where you hid the nut dagger, thinking it'll be just fine, not realizing it makes it look like you got a mini third boob.
That is a big spool of thread.
It's a spool of thread, not a like a spool. It's a rather large spool. Yes.
Can I see this before she gets caught?
Nope. That's how stealth works.
Oh boy.
It's a natty one. So as you guys exit the mines, Talitha, you get stopped by one of the guards as they put their hand on your shoulder. Goes, "What do you got there?"
What do you mean?
Takes his hand and just kind of goes in between your cleavage and then pulls out the spool of thread. This is interesting. Didn't realize half elves could manifest thread out of nowhere.
It's boob thread. Fuck, man.
Wait, half of us can do that? You should have told me, Talitha. I could write this down. This is an amazing feature.
It's not something we like to share.
Yes, I can tell, quite, yes.
I'm sure. Talitha, you take 8 damage as he cracks you across the head with his battle axe and shoves you down the mines.
Oh, I wanna punch him so bad.
I'm gonna make sure she doesn't, like, fall and try to catch her.
But you guys grab her. She's alive and fine. As you sit down at the mines, rubbing the back of your skull, though, you are in a bit of pain.
Did they give me my food?
As you go in there, you do receive 2 days worth of rations of dried beef. Kind of like beef jerky.
Nice.
Kind of nod at the guards as I take my extra food.
There goes
I kind of
my hard
quickly
work.
run. I quickly run to the stash and get my sheet metal and then show and tell it.
I will also double check the stash just to make sure that animals have not gotten into it again.
You double check the stash. No animals have gone into it. Or your sheet metal is missing because you never bothered to roll to make it hidden. You just put the
Yeah, I
metal on
wouldn't
top
think
of the
of that.
stash and left. Yeah.
So I go to show and tell, and I'm like, Pascal, where the metal used to be. And then I look
Jesus Christ.
underneath. The shiny thing.
Did they take the thread?
They
Yes.
took the thread.
I didn't know if they thought it was just benign enough to not care and just smack her and throw the thread at her. But I guess they're not that complacent here.
I try and look for my shiny thing.
We might just have to do with foot wrappings. Very makeshift.
Seems like that'll be the case.
Actually, I might have an idea.
Well, please share.
Well, Corey was mentioning thing about her hair, and it is possible to twine hair enough to make some sort of makeshift thread out of it.
My name is Kiori Yeben.
Oh, I mean, Kiori. What did I say? Kiori, I mean, we can thread the hair by twisting it.
Yes, it is possible, but I do not think I have good dexterous hands for it, but it is possible, yes.
You don't need to be the one to do it.
Can I look at everyone's hair and see who has the most dense hair? Like thick
Oh,
hair?
Or use
Clearly, it's
bold
only
hair.
you.
Sure. You can look at everybody's. Generally, nobody here has what I would say has nice thick hair for the purposes of this. You're all pretty much even as far as the tensile strength of your hair would go.
But who would you say has a little bit more than everyone else?
You?
You're the one
That's
with-
the longest hair here.
Probably yes.
Mm.
It's not like they're
Change
telling you
your
to
hairstyle literally every game.
It's not like they're asking to shave you bald or chop off. They're asking to get a few threads to string together and then roll like rope so it'll increase the strength of the hair.
I'm fine with that. I'm just wondering if people had better hair than just myself, but that is fine.
We only need to take it off from, I'd say, mid-back down.
It goes to like her butt. That's how long her hair is. Well, if you're sure, that is okay.
Maybe a little bit higher than mid-back.
How tall
Regardless,
is she again?
she's like 6'1", isn't she?
She is 6'2".
She has like 2.5 feet of hair.
That'll be plenty.
We'll just give her like a bob cut.
Well, no, that's actually going to shoulder length, being someone who's 5'9" and grows their hair and donates it.
Oh, we have a knife. Who wants to cut the hair?
I would suggest not doing it now, or they would be like, "Why is all my hair gone?"
Should
Here's a
probably
thought.
wait.
Maybe we should leave today.
Today?
Think we got the food to go now?
How many days worth of rations do we have?
We have 2 weeks of
15.
rations for the 6 of us.
And I have
2
some
weeks.
cloth here.
You mean 2 days?
Sorry, yeah, 2 days.
Like 2 weeks. Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah,
I think
2
he
days.
meant like 14 days worth shared between.
yeah.
For one person, but
But there's 6 of
Yeah.
you, so 2 2 days for the 6 of you.
Well, we only have 13.
how much ore do we have?
15.
3.
Oh.
No, we have 13 because we lost 2.
No,
Uh,
No,
Yeah,
I was-
yeah, no, I
was-
correcting
yeah.
me.
I was asking about.
But you see, the problem is, since we've lost some ore, if we don't find any today, well, 2 of us are screwed. Three of us.
Actually, 3 of us.
Yeah,
So-
babe, come on.
It's now or never. As much as I would like to have a little bit more food going on, but we'll have to make do with survival.
I think it might be our only bet then.
Shiny thing.
Unless you guys want to try to look for ore. But if we don't find any, we'll be ill prepared because I think getting these shoe wraps ready is going to take a bit of time.
I'm ready to go
Agreed.
today.
We also don't know how far deep this cave goes.
I'm ready to try if the rest of you are.
I am as well.
I punched
Additionally,
the air.
the sooner we get out, the sooner we can restore Teleta's health.
Perhaps you should take a bit of a rest while we handle
Don't-
things. Can she still use her hit die on a short rest?
She can use her hit dice on a short rest still, yes. I think she's only got 1 left though, because
Yeah, I only have 1.
Well, I mean, that's really your only choice.
Yeah.
So you're not running around with like 10
Yeah.
health or 7. I don't know how much you got.
I'll allow the
I
moss
have
you guys to
5
use to work like a good berry. If you want to use moss to heal up, 1 unit of moss will gain a hit point.
Well, Shift, you want to cut Kiori's hair and we can try to put it together. I'll get some foot wraps ready.
Very well.
Or Kiori can try to get the foot wraps ready. Doesn't really matter who.
Does anyone think they would be able to construct these foot wraps?
What kind of a skill set would be required for that?
Does anyone know how to use leatherworking tools?
Yeah.
In that case, it would be an intelligence check to figure out how to do it proper.
While they're all doing this, can I take a short rest?
You may do so, yes. We'll say this is your first. You still have 3 phases for the day before the guards come in and get you.
Yeah, so does anyone volunteer to try and make them?
I can try. I do not think I will be good at it, but
And I'll allow someone to assist to give you advantage for it.
I'll assist.
Okay. I'll
Okay.
cut off bits of her hair, then let Yevon twine them.
Yeah, so Yevon will
20.
twine them. Okay, at 20. You are able to construct the shoes out of all the, for the 4 of you that need shoes out of the pelts you had in your hair.
I'll try and find another shiny thing for myself.
do I lose all of my thread, or do I still have it?
You
don't have any-
used the foot amount of thread you had wouldn't have been useful, so you still have your 13 inches of thread.
All right.
15.
15, yeah. 15
I
inches
wrote
of
down
thread.
15.
Yeah, you have 15 inches of thread. You still have that, but
Well,
it wasn't
we can
exactly
maybe-
useful.
Maybe we can use that for fishing.
Maybe.
Oh, you rolled an investigation. Oh, you rolled an investigation. You rolled a -1.
Yeah, that's the first one to find my shiny thing.
Yeah, you only have 1 phase to do this, so I think your second phase is probably going to consist of starting to escape, or you guys want to try
That's
to do something
fine.
else before you try to escape?
Fuck!
No, I don't really think Shift has anything else he would want to do.
Okay, well, so as you guys get ready to finally make your escape, gathering your supplies and gear, let's take a short bathroom break for everybody.
Oh, okay. BRB.
Yeah, so we'll be back. We'll start up again in
Dead.
5 minutes.
Rip, Dev.
And
What?
we're just taking a 5-minute break, Dev, to everybody can use the bathroom break.
Oh, okay. Avalon, we're on break. You gonna meet yourself?
Alrighty. I was just about to go take a break myself, so. So I'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh boy, I can't believe I'm still laughing at that fucking shipping conversation.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Okay. So enjoying the little game there, Avalon?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a blast.
It's a good group.
Yeah.
I have curiosity, who's your favorite character out of everybody? So far.
Tough call, honestly. It is a tough call. I'd say, so far I think what's her name? Carrie? I think she's mine.
Yori.
Kiori.
Carrie. Yeah, sorry, Dev.
Yeah, her craziness.
Yeah.
I'm sure Ares would love to hear that.
Hmm?
You're
He
Avalon's
like-
favorite character.
What? What, really?
The
Yeah.
voted favorite character.
What? How?
Amazing.
I told you she'd be happy to hear that.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
But you don't want the -4. Bro.
Oh, trust me, I love the orc stupidity, but
Yes.
How does the orc stupidity like rival against Kiori? That is something I am shocked.
her intelligence and lack of ability to really like talk to anyone, it's actually kind of endearing.
I tried to do that, but everyone else just doesn't like it, and I'm like, oh no.
That's it. You're
I
don't
enduring
know.
on an outside performance, but in a life or death situation, an underground mind of death, and it's not a good thing to be.
No, it isn't. But
Nope, but it's amazing. I
Yeah.
love her so much. I'm actually kind of shocked I'm able to play her. Like, I never thought I'd be able to play a character like this, but I'm like, nope. I even shock myself sometimes.
Yeah, you're
Yep.
doing a good job with her. She's fun.
absolutely.
I love her.
I'm back.
Welcome,
Welcome
big
back.
boy.
I guess if any of you guys are interested, I guess I could post up the actual audio tracks I have kept of the game too.
Sure.
Have you recorded the entire game?
Yep. Well, I've only had 2 sessions before this, but yeah, I've recorded all 3 sessions, including today.
Ah,
I do it mostly so I remember how I did a character's voice, and if I did something, I can backtrack and like, okay, that's what I did.
fair enough. I kind of want to do that myself, but I don't know how to, honestly.
Check out a program called Voice Meter Banana. That's what I use.
Voice meter banana.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks.
That or Audacity.
Yep, that'll work as well.
Anything that's not, like, costing anything?
Yeah, they're free. Voice
Yeah,
Meter
what
Banana
else?
is a free program.
Okay.
Yeah, it does just the audio, which is all I want. So
It's spelled how I think it is?
banana, yeah.
Alright.
No meter like
not-
a pleb.
Gwen Stefani
Or
can
meter.
spell it out for you.
Britain.
I'm just gonna PM it to you, Dev, so I remember how the heck it's spelled.
Wait, what?
But yeah, I
But-
record all my games because I like to keep track.
Yeah, I
Well,
Just keep
definitely.
them. Do you keep them on an external?
Yeah, I keep it on an external hard drive, but unfortunately my other external hard drive got wrecked by a dog, so I lost my first half of my Stormbird Empire campaign.
Oh no.
No.
Yep. Which sucked, because that was a really good campaign.
Hmm.
It took
That's
a year and a
painful.
half to complete.
That's brutal.
A year and a half.
But in any case, though, I mean, it happens. I at least get the entire one of this one from beginning to end, and I got my other ones with my friends playing Unity from beginning to end as well. But yeah, I always record my sessions for easiness for that.
Fair enough. How big is the file?
Oh, they're pretty big. They're like a gig a piece.
Oof. Hmm.
Oh, they're 4-hour sessions, right? And they're not compressed. I could probably compress them to make them smaller, but in their pure recorded session, they tend to be about a gig a file due to the simple sake that they're 4 to 5 hours half the time, right?
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot more to do that.
Yeah. But I mean, I've done it before. I shared them. I did share the first few with Ares.
Yeah, but long story short, I was not right in the mind to play the character I played first. I should have not. No, that's like an embarrassment to like my life now. It's like
What,
that never happened. She never happened. No,
Does it keep you up at night?
it used to. Now it doesn't.
D-Rab knows who Cypher is.
Yep. We'll never forget.
She never happened. She no.
Never forget.
Venrin was like my baby, as well as Eliza. I love those two. Those two are good, but the first one never happened. I joined this session to play Venrin. That's it.
It's freaking.
The end.
You're still not as bad as how Ra ended up.
Yeah, but Ra was a good villain though.
I know, but he wasn't meant to be. He was
I know,
a
but
player
it was-
character.
That's
It
something
was.
I can.
It's perfect though. It worked so well.
Is that what you're saying, something, Evelyn?
I was just saying that's something I can understand. A PC becoming a villain.
Oh no, he was a PC and he died. And I'm like, okay, he's now the main villain of this party because he literally gave that party PTSD.
Mhm.
Ah, I see.
Right, so I'm like, so now he's going to come back as a
Oh,
lich and he's going to
sweet.
be the main villain.
Perfect.
was-
Backstory.
Ochre boy.
It's
Hey.
so good when the final boss is someone you hate, so you have an extra reason to beat the shit out of them.
We didn't really hate him. He was more of like a, please don't do stupid stuff. Please don't get yourself killed. Please don't kill us.
It's more
I'm
like,
sorry, are
please
we
don't
talking
kill
about
Raw.
Are we talking about reasons to beat the shit out of people? Like beating my reason to beat the shit out of Dan next time I see him?
Hey guys, can I draw all your attention to the journal channel just so I can?
I fucking despise you, Nano. I legitimately despise you.
Hey, he joined this. He's now officially part of the group. That's all you had to do.
To be part of the group, you just have to hate one of the newest members.
Okay,
No,
guys.
you have to
so-
hate specifically Nano.
I see how it is, Avalon. I see.
I am dead in my next game, aren't I?
Next mission, next Monday will be variant.
Oh no!
Good luck.
Devil hate you! Devil hate you!
Oh man. And okay, guys. So I guess we'll get back to the
Excuse
game.
me?
Anyways, yeah,
Yeah.
have fun, guys. I'll be listening and judging. Have fun.
Yeah, there. So we're back in. So as you guys had finished getting your stuff together to continue moving forward, you guys have made your shoes, got your stuff together. You're all ready to move forward. What are you going to do?
Well,
We should probably dump some of this ore. Or all of it.
could come in handy later, though.
But it does suppress our magical abilities.
It is in a small enough dosage, and it is not pure, so I believe it won't affect us in any way as long as a non-magic caster possibly is holding it.
I'll hold
Which
on to them.
means
Also, I would like to make an elixir of immortality because that would be really nice. I would like to learn more.
you realize that none of us can hold on to it then. Unless Yavin, do you? No, Yavin has magical bloodlines. None of us can hold on to these safely.
I hold my hands out.
Or he could, if he wanted to.
But you'll be removing Muscle Wizard's magic.
Does the small aura
What?
like remove magic from like a person, or is it like it has to be refined?
If you're holding it, it will remove your magic.
Okay, yeah.
It's the unrefined one that removes magic.
And
When it's
Alvor
refined,
unrefined, refined doesn't. Unrefined does.
Okay,
Alvor would just take the orbs, but you know, I couldn't use magic in the first place.
I'll get
I-
mine, Alvor.
It'll
I am
make you
shocked.
sick.
And then I'm disappointed.
Well, if it starts making me sick, I'll dump it. But
Very well. We should probably start moving before they try to find us.
I don't think they will. But nevertheless, we should get moving.
Okay. So who's
pick up
leading the
Yevon.
way down the mines?
I can lead.
I'll be behind or aside of a shift as the sturdiest member of this party.
I football carry Yeben.
Okay, so whoever wants to lead, sort out the cave route has to roll an investigation, and whoever wants to keep a
Okay.
lookout for danger can roll perception.
I
will
can do
be that
the
one.
I can do either.
Oh, I can do perception. I think me and Kiori have the same perception stat. So I volunteer for perception because I volunteered to lead.
Who wants to do investigation?
I do.
I think I'm the only one to do it because I am kind of like the wizard, but not really a wizard. So let's go.
Yeah. I'm a wizard.
Nope. If I got help with it, I could have done it. But nope.
So Kiori starts searching around as you guys lead through this cave, the exterior of this mine you guys had searched for. Hours pass upon hours as you go deeper and deeper into the mines. You start noticing that the mine starts to become less and less refined and dug out, and seems very odd as you move through it. The stone walls seem to become less slick with some slimes and other various liquids and fluids you're unable to identify. As you get deeper and deeper, you find that this place becomes a bit of a maze, and after a full day's worth of journey, you guys pass out in exhaustion, sitting down in the middle of the dark cave. Further along, and you're fairly certain nothing bad occurred or came after you with your open eyes, Shift, but at this point you guys have traveled to a point where you can no longer continue moving as you pass down and sit down in the middle of the caves, panting out and exhausted.
Am I still feeling the effects of the magic suppression? I'll attempt to use a.
Yeah, you can use a spell.
Yeah, I'll just attempt to use a Balm of the Summer Court on Talitha.
Yeah, you attempt to cast a spell, and while in these caves, it seems your powers are still suppressed.
Shift kind of scowls a little bit.
To be honest, I'm a little bit lost here. I'm not familiar with any of this nor cave formations, but I'm trying my best.
For now, we should rest.
Alright, let us find a little alcove so we should at least be okay.
Okay, so how are you guys going to set up your camp?
Just huddle together.
Can we find a little alcove off of the main path?
Roll me one more investigation.
Can I assist with this one?
Are you proficient?
Investigation, no.
Yeah, I only allow assistance if you're proficient.
Okay.
Wow.
Ooh, as Kiori kind of looks around, she's not able to find out where you are, but you do find something. You do find a section where you can find a wall. I'll say that you can kind of find, regardless. You kind of just enough for the six of you to kind of snuggle up in.
As we approach this wall, I'll be like, everybody should huddle up. If a predator comes past, they might be intimidated by the size.
Seems reasonable, and I'll help conserve warmth.
Alright.
Are we able to assign watches? Are we to?
You guys can assign watches.
Okay. I will stay up for the first watch.
I cannot see in the dark.
I'll take second.
Speaking of which, at this point, Kiori, your torch is out.
Oh no.
So Kiori is now in the dark, blind.
When we travel, Kiori, you should just climb onto Oyu's shoulders.
I do not know if I can do that, but I can try.
I can get Oyu to lift you.
That
Why don't
would
we
be-
use that 15 inches of string tied around your wrist and someone, maybe Oyu's finger?
That string would be too fine. It would probably just break.
I flex.
Yeah, but you can see in the dark.
Yeah, I can.
Well, looks like you need to help Kiori. Make sure she doesn't stray off.
Okay, just take my hand, Kiora. I'll lead you around.
Are we assuming this is after the break, or
I hold on
after
to
the
his
rest?
wrist, and I'm making sure he's not touching me in any way possible.
So are we
Kiori,
assuming that we've
now
already
is not
taken
the
the rest?
time
or-
to be.
I am holding on to him.
Right.
You guys are taking your rest right now, so you haven't done your watches
Yeah, okay.
yet.
Yeah, okay. 'Cause I was gonna say we can worry about helping Kiori after the rest. For now, we should just sleep. Yeah, Ben, would you be willing to take the third watch? Delita probably needs her rest as well.
Oh, okay, I can do that. So, as you guys bed down for rest shift, you can take the first watch.
So a perception.
Yep, do me a perception check. Okay, you keep your eyes open in the night, aware of what's going around you, feeling that things seem fairly peaceful down here at the moment. You have a feeling that nothing bad is happening. You hear the tunnels of the cave sounds and some weird kind of whistling sounds in the distance, but seems to be okay and safe.
I also situate myself like in the center of everyone, so like everyone gets a little bit more of my furry warmth.
Okay. Who's taking second watch?
Alivor.
Hey, Alivor, roll me a perception.
One thing I want to make clear is whenever we huddle up for sleep, I'm gonna set the ore just kind of away from us a little bit.
Okay.
Because I don't imagine any creature down here would care to steal that. I could be wrong.
Alvar, as you stay up and look around, you don't see anything particular messing around. You seem once again secure. The night passes away with no real conflict or issues. Your stoward vigilance recalls a sleepless night, but things seem to be fine. As you get ready for yourself and you wake up, Yevon takes his watch. And as time goes on, as the third and final watch comes in, Yevon kind of shakes you all the way, because I think it's time to get going now, guys. I think we're okay. And as you do so, you all get the effects of a long rest.
Oh, hey!
Like a proper long rest?
I will let you have a proper long rest in this.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't benefit in any way.
I get my hit dice.
And I'm gonna deduct 6 of our rations.
But I have bad news for all of you guys.
Yay.
Because
love me.
I would
Knows
like you
that.
to tell me everything you have for your supplies.
I got the rations and 4 mossy boys.
Just. Oh,
So as you guys wake up this morning, you find your throats exceptionally parched.
what?
Hmm.
You never grab water. And 24 hours without a drink will start to affect you.
I have to get to snow so fast.
You guys are your mouths are dry, and you find yourselves tired and exhausted from these sins. Each of you, unfortunately, have a point of exhaustion from lack of drink.
Oof.
Hmm.
XO caps.
Not
nothing to do but continue on.
Yeah, indeed. We'll have to try to keep an eye out for water as well. Or an ear out.
With Giori unable to see, someone else will to lead our escape.
Is it an investigation or a survival?
Investigation.
It's investigation.
Because you're
Weird.
trying. Well, it's because you're trying to investigate. Because you're basically in a maze under this system, and it's not like a survival in the sense I'm trying to get through a woods. It's more you're in this very catacombic, making sure you don't go through the same way twice.
I can maybe help, but that's all I can do.
Geben Telethar, do you think you could attempt to find your way out?
I will allow Kiori to assist someone and give you guys a flat roll for investigation due to the fact that you guys' checks are now a disadvantage due to your exhaustion points.
I'm not sure how well I'd be able to get through the tunnels, but I mean, I can see.
I'll do it.
And I'll continue to do my perception checks then.
Disadvantage
of
because
you
you are
keep-
exhausted.
Keep an
Yeah.
eye and ear out for any source of
Wow.
water.
On the plus side, the disadvantage didn't hurt you any.
Wonderful.
And who wants to keep out for looking for a water source? I'll let that be a separate check, and I'll let that be a survival.
I can do that.
Okay.
I was like, oh no.
Or not.
Oh wow.
Oh!
What is going on?
Oh
I should have
god!
just wrote it. I should have just called.
This game wants us to die.
Dan, roll it now. Roll it now and see what would have happened.
This
Roll.
game wants us to die.
Okay,
The
what is
what-
OU
which
going
one?
to do with his
The
turn?
survival.
OU still has something to do with his day.
But I'm supposed to be carrying Kiori and Yevin. Because I'm
No.
No, no.
Roll me
yeah,
a
but
survival check, OU. I'll say you are also looking for water.
bestial
Yeah, I feel like
hunger
once you
for
got,
water.
because yeah, you got thirsty, so like,
Oh shit, disadvantage, sorry. 10.
Okay, as you guys wander through the mines again, having a hard time finding any place to look or find anything. Fuck me. I will say, OU, despite you guys being lost in these mines, catacombs, again, unable to find anywhere you go, OU, you do find, looks to be not a lot of water, but more like a dewy drops from the mine cliffs of a sort of like liquid dew almost. Just like kind of seeping off the walls.
I kind of walk up to it and sniff in its direction.
Okay, roll me a nature check.
can I notice him move off
Ugh.
his nature?
Sure.
Why? Just roll your own!
Well, because you're the one that found it.
That's okay.
I don't think
So
you would
I
let
have-
me.
So I
Would
just
you let me roll
normal
it?
Then?
I'll let you roll it. It's a party
Okay.
thing.
Okay, I'll roll it then. Am I still at disadvantage, or are you able to? help me?
Everything's a disadvantage
I
because
can't
OU
help
doesn't
you,
have
like,
proficiency.
I'm not proficient in it, but I will attempt because
Oh.
I found it.
Okay, so I guess I didn't roll it.
No, you roll it. You roll. You can
Okay.
each roll for this, guys. This is a thing
okay.
that's not a one and done.
Wow! What is that?
Disadvantage,
can
Kiori,
we just
because you're
swap?
exhausted. Oh,
We swap
Okay.
modifiers. Mine would be great.
Alivor, you sniff at it, and it's a liquid. It's water. You figure there's enough there that won't solve your exhaustion, but will prevent you from gaining another point. But you're gonna have to more or less lick it off the wall.
He's gonna lick it off the wall. We're all wall lickers now.
Disgusting, but here we go.
Let's go.
Shift just shrugs.
Nothing I haven't done before.
You guys all start licking the damp, liquidy wall. preventing you from getting another point of exhaustion, but unfortunately not enough to quench your thirst, but preventing you from getting any worse.
This is the best D&D game I've ever had. Just licking walls.
Oddly enough, Oyu started licking it before you even found out. He just saw liquid and started licking.
Yeah.
We're like a herd of cats.
Yep.
I take offense to that.
Herd of dogs.
I take more offense to that.
Antelope.
A group of desperate people trying to get sustenance from this wall while we lick it. And pray that we are able to escape. Is that better?
As you guys start licking the water wall, as lack of a better statement I cannot think of than water wall, you start. It takes time, right? I mean, to quench your thirst enough so you don't get a point of exhaustion, you have to. You're licking this wall for like an hour. You start licking the wall over and over, just getting as much liquid as you guys can. As you do, though, you start hearing what seems to be sounds coming from behind. When suddenly, out of the ground, bursts, due to the one perception check we had for this.
Hell yeah.
One moment. Familiar-looking creature bursts out and takes a swipe at Muscle Wizard, since he was the first to get to the wall.
Oh no.
The
Food.
badger's back for more.
As the badger
Badger give no shit.
reemerges.
No.
And it's gonna get surprise attack or surprise round. So Muscle Wizard gets slashed in the back for 5 slashing damage. It just rips into his back.
Alright.
As this giant badger.
All's fair. I guess.
Fucking hell, 20 initiative.
It's combat, man.
Muscle Wizard's fucking pissed.
Okay, Muscle Wizard goes up first.
Okay. Fuck you! Fuck! Oh,
Muscle Wizard
it's
goes,
8.
fuck you, he takes his wild swing, missing the
Ooh.
badger completely. Alivor.
I'll move behind it for a +2 and strike it with a pickaxe.
That hits.
8 damage.
You strike it in its back as it bleeds out a bit, kind of upset and injured, but still kicking.
Kill it.
I will flank.
Okay.
In a hidden fist.
You crack it in its side for damage for another 5. The badger's looking a little rough, but still standing. Shift.
I just out of habit, I'm gonna attempt to cast a Balm of the Summer Court. Just, you know, I feel like that's something that habitually Shift would do after so much time out in the wild. Attempt to cast one on Muscle Wizard, and I assume it doesn't work.
No, it does not work.
And then after that, I'm gonna take my claw attack.
Crack it across the face. It's still standing, but looking really
shit.
rough. Teltha, your turn. Deb, you there?
Oh, sorry. I didn't add a pickaxe to my sheet.
Hit it.
But yeah, I'm gonna try and hit it. I don't know what to click, so I didn't add a pickaxe.
Just roll a strength.
Okay.
Hey, you crack it across the face. Roll me a 1d4 for damage. -1. That's exactly what you
Three
needed to
gone.
kill it, was 3. So Sullivan
Hell
just takes
yeah.
your pickaxe, just puts it right between the thing's eyes, killing it.
We'll need to take
As the
this
creature
with
kind
us.
of, yeah, and just flops dead.
I'm more imagining like the pickaxe just like fumbled
Wait,
out
wait.
of her hands.
It just flies into it, yeah.
We can skink for a pelt.
And for more meat.
And
Would
that's it.
anyone like to assist me in extracting materials from the corpse?
I can.
Meat.
I can't. Sorry.
Unless you need survival for this.
It's a survival for
It's a
skinning and
survival.
stuff.
Skinning and stuff is a survival check, so if you're proficient, you can give
I-
advantage.
I can help with the skinning.
Which
Okay,
gives you
so-
a
but it's
flat
just
roll,
flat
because you
roll.
guys are
Yeah,
still
flat roll.
exhausted. Yeah.
Thanks, Heat.
Oh, come on!
Well, you guys didn't get water. Not my fault.
Oh, I didn't even do it at disadvantage. Oh no, it was a flat roll because
It was a flat roll.
I know. I'm not even like complaining about like the disadvantage stuff. I'm just complaining that like for the
No, no.
past 3 skill checks, I've rolled like 2.
I know. You rolled a 1 on the other one.
Yep.
Okay, so I will say you guys get enough after ripping this thing up. Get it? You are only able to get another 6 days worth of rations.
Actually, that would have just left us flat because we need to eat more anyway.
Yep. So you guys have another day's worth to get you through tomorrow. The fur is just a muddled mess though. After you finish gathering the meat.
Meat's more
Are
important.
we able to salvage like the claws or anything?
I'll say, Dev, you went for the claws, and with your 16, I say you were able to collect 3 claws.
Okay.
Oh, what's the biggest pouch of fur that was left?
Oh, there's pretty much nothing. Like, trying to get to the meat, you pretty much tore the fur to nothing.
Alright.
After Shift kind of went haywire with his claws ripping into this thing. It's basically like a lion eating a deer corpse. There's not enough to use.
Shift forgot we have a knife that we could have skinned it with. Just went to town.
Tally ho then, let's keep going.
Well, we have to rest now, right? It's the end of the day.
Oh.
Yeah, you guys
Right.
have spent the day again. You guys can bed down for a rest, yes.
Right.
Again, the lack of water unfortunately meant you spent a few hours, like I said, you had to spend like an hour or more licking that wall to get enough liquid in you to survive.
Licky wall.
Because
We're taking a Jeffrey. Alright, Alivor will do first watch.
Alright, Shift will volunteer for second.
Yevon for third, or Teletha for third?
it's your guys' call.
I can take the third.
Tell for the third. Alright, everybody should gather up again.
I'll move over to here.
So who's taking first watch?
Alivor was. I'm gonna like step over to Kiori and like guide her back into that position next to Oyu and Yevon. Because she can't see.
Oh shit, that reminds me, Kiori's attack should have been a disadvantage. I'll remember that for next time. So as you guys bed down for rest and the first watch of the night is taken, who would like to roll it?
It's Oliver rolling.
Hey, at 14. So Alivor, as you sit for your rest, exhausted and tired, knowing that things have been... This has just been a shitty time for you. Things have been going rough. But you know that this wall, probably you need to keep your eyes open for, because it seems to be a source of water. So your keen eyes keep open. And you do just hear what sounds like shifting dirt, a shuffling approaching you guys.
I will ready a pickaxe.
So you ready a pickaxe?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna see what's heading over before I try to wake anybody.
Okay, you hear a...
That's just Oyo in his sleep, man. Chill out.
I will.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Kind of nudge Shift. You hear
And
that?
Shift, like, slowly wakes up and then, like, cracks awake in a second. And he'll stop and listen for a moment.
Hey, Chef, roll me a perception check. At
Disadvantage.
because you're still exhausted. Okay, you also hear this approaching thing. It's like...
It sounds unnatural.
I think we should get ready for another fight.
I think so as well. I'll, give Yeben a light kick.
Huh? Yes? What is it? We're
Okay,
trouble!
and,
Ah!
like, I try and sleep grab Yevon.
Ah!
As you go for that, I'll reach out one of my claws and just poke, just lightly dig it into you.
I guess I'll wake up.
I will shake Talitha awake too. Sounds like we got company.
Guess I'm just going to be sleeping. Okay.
Just leave Curie.
Not see!
Can Curie move back next to Oyu? Because that's where I was going to guide her to.
Oh, okay.
Closer to the wall.
Okay.
Just let the women sleep. It's okay.
No,
Maybe
like
they
Alva
need
woke up
rest.
Talitha.
up.
I'm
Yeah.
the only one who's not awake.
Mind you, they woke you up last.
Or
Anyway,
they didn't say
I feel
anything.
like I only got woken up because I tried to grab Yevon.
So as you guys wake the party up, you gather yourselves up there. As you hear that gurgling death sound approaching you guys closer and closer.
Wait, do you guys actually wake up Hiyori though?
Shift isn't going to.
Isn't
Yevon
Yeah,
it?
but
does. Yevon's like, yeah,
I'll give her a nudge.
Ah!
I'll give her.
Yeah. But what's wrong?
Something's coming!
Oh, pickaxe. I get my pickaxe.
As you guys
ready.
get up,
Shift
Fury blinded, can't see what's happening. Unfortunately.
Shift is just going to crawl over to this side
Remind
of
me
the
of which I
level.
gotta change Kiari's sighting because she can only see one square.
I can only see my square, by the way. I can't see outside my square.
Yep, that's the appropriate amount of space you can see with no light in the dark.
I can't see it. Why am I the only one who had to play a person without dark vision?
Here's you want them to...
I play a wizard with 3 imps.
I think it's because Ares might have a feet fetish.
What does it have to do with anything?
Variant human.
What about being a variant human?
You get a feet
Because you got a
fetish.
feet.
Oh.
I don't- feet.
I-
Also, I like the non-deflection of fetish. Like,
By the way,
what's that
this
got to
is
do
the
with
feat
anything?
that I got. This is the one that I got that has been absolutely useless so far. This feat has been absolutely useless so far. I am
Anyways,
not gonna lie.
well, yeah, you knew you were stuck in a mine at the start of this game. I didn't surprise anybody. Anyways, as you start hearing this thing as out from the shadows emerge what look at first sight to be an orc, except it is bloated and disgusting. It seems to be cyst with boils and pus as its stomach is descended as if it was almost dead. And you see like a green dripping ooze coming from its body, and you realize this might have been the thing that left that puddle you saw earlier, as this thing approaches you.
Oh my god, no.
Shift will definitely squint in like a mixture of disgust and surprise.
I
Well, what
laugh.
is it, guys? I can't see it.
You don't want to see
You're
it.
better
You don't
off.
want
You're
to.
better off.
Okay. Can I just hold my action until something hits me, please?
Yes,
'Cause
you
I-
hold your
I can't-
action.
I can't do anything. I'm just gonna
It's
sit
just-
here.
It's a soup orc.
Oh god, everybody roll initiatives.
Soup orc.
Oof.
Put Yevon in there. Keep forgetting about
We
Yevon.
got 380.
I'm just
Yep,
enamored
three
of the
18s
soup
and it rolled a 19. So we start this game off with a fun-filled adventure.
What about Yebin?
Yevon's in there. He's got a 7.
Okay. Okay. That's right. I don't see the roll because
Yeah, it's
you're on the GM layer. Yep.
GM layered.
We'll
So
have to
as-
surround it and take it down with numbers.
Math.
Yes, math.
Mm.
Wait, do you know what math is?
Mm.
Don't confuse him.
Or you he has like PTSD.
As this giant, horrific orc comes charging in, goes, oh, oh! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just looks down at
That's
Yevon.
my Yebin!
Ah! And just swings down upon Yevon.
No, Yebin! You're my seeing eye now.
He's just looking
Keyword
down at Yevon
lifeline.
as Yevon's eyes grow wide in terror. And just gets cracked across the face. He's like, "Ugh!" This is like this claw rips into his chest, tearing him open, and you see like rot start to pour out of his chest. He barely keeps himself standing up, and he looks at himself like, barely able to breathe. Alivor, you're up.
Okay. Handy dandy time to move up here. For my +2. I'm gonna pickaxe him.
Hey, 6 piercing damage against it.
Then I will
Does it-
action surge first.
Yep.
And hit it again.
Okay, you do another 8 damage, and things like the big pus is pouring out of it as you just swite, and these giant blisters just burst open each time you strike it with your pickaxe.
I'll just as kind of a note, take my like cloth rag of a shirt and just kind of put it over my nose and mouth.
Okay, Gary.
I guess I'm just gonna hold my action until something hits me.
Okay, Shift.
Shift will. He'll just move next to Yevon and take a claw attack.
Hey, that strikes it. You strike it across there for another 5 damage. Your hand covered in the pus and ooze and blood of as your claws dig into it.
I fucking like recoil my head back and just.
Oyu, you're up.
Math.
As I aggressively Joker.
Just yells math as a battle cry.
And then I'm normal mute over here. Pick plus you! I'm not proficient in pickaxe, right?
No, you are not.
Just great, I'll do it.
You do strike it though, as another 7 damage is dealt to this thing.
7 poking damage.
Yep.
Yevon looks at this thing, kind of barely able to breathe, but takes a wild swing at it, missing completely. Tal, you're up.
I'm going to move up next to Shift and try to swing my pickaxe at this thing.
You okay?
Do it, I believe. Natty 20, right here, right now. 1 hit
Yep,
kill,
that's gonna happen.
I believe.
Talitha. RKO.
Hey, that strikes it, so roll me a d4 minus 1. You do another 2 damage on this thing as you hit it with a big pustule thing pops on its side. The orc looks around, like viciously mean. Looks up at Alivor and takes a swing at him. Just striking you, and you take 8 damage as a claw rips across your chest, and you feel like necrotic rot hits your chest, peeling away the flesh from your body.
It's alright.
Alivor, you're up.
You will feel my wrath. I'm on a second wind.
Oh,
The 0 is invisible. That was a 10.
that was a 10.
Better than. And then I'm gonna pickaxe him. Oof.
That hits.
Oh look, there it is. It was just late.
That hits? Okay.
Yep. You also got the +2, remember?
That's right. We're just like, bam, right in the head.
So you crack it in its skull, and it goes, "Roar!" And as you do so, though, something odd starts to happen. As you watch this thing, all of the pustule things on it start to vibrate and grow.
Yes.
As it does so, it starts expanding like a giant balloon. I need everybody to roll a con save.
Even me?
Even you.
Okay.
You're just in the splash zone.
Come on. It's the same. It's fine. I don't have con prof, but yes.
Yeah, well, Yevon succeeded. Let's see what happens. As this thing explodes and gushes everybody.
Water. Oh.
Water indeed.
Man, I was actually, when my turn came around, I was actually gonna hold.
Oh, fuck. Yevon dissolves.
No,
Well.
I'm dead.
Yeah, he is dead. As the poison goes over his body, and he just and screams an egg and no. Yep, no, he survived. He hit -7, not -8, so he lived because he survived. He made his con save.
Oh, yeah.
You, Alivor, take 8 points of damage though as poison starts spreading throughout your body. Talitha takes 16 points of poison damage and is unconscious.
Girl.
Shift takes 16 points of poison damage and unconscious.
I'm so mad that I didn't get to move before Alivor then. I rolled the same as him.
No.
Did you?
Yeah, we both have 18 and we have the same dex.
No, con save.
Oh, no. I'm talking about like the initiative order.
Oh, okay.
Because I was going to say I'm gonna hold an action to run away if he explodes. And then he exploded.
Kiori, you take 16 points of poison damage. So you're still up,
Anyway.
and you take 8 points of poison damage, but full unconscious Muscle Wizard. Look at the bright side. If you failed that con save, you would have died.
I would have died. Also, why can't orcs have the half-orc thing where they can just come back to life when they drop to 0?
Maybe
So
you should've made it
amazingly,
happen.
you all survived the explosion.
I'm so upset.
Okay, seeing this happen, Alivor is going to scramble to pull people away from the acid.
It's not acid, it's poison. It's just disease and death.
Oh no, half-orcs still
you
get
imagine
negative
people to be
2
around
in.
that.
Can you imagine Curie just standing there like, what's going on? I'm hearing noises, and then all.
Yeah,
fucking
basically,
covered in
Kiara, you just saw nothingness, and all of a sudden, the only vision you get is like this green goo fill your mouth and lungs that spread all over your body like like the splash zone at a whale.
Kiori is not happy, and she's like turning around and trying to. Is it what happened? Is everything okay? What's going on?
Kiori, get the moss ready.
I don't have any.
Who's got it?
Talitha? I can't see anything. I
And
can't
at
help.
this point, death saving throws for people.
I'm so excited.
I'm
So-
going to.
We'll keep the initiative. You used your initiative. Your turn's over. So Kiara, you're fine. Shift, I need a death
Oh,
saving
God.
throw. You did yours. You're
Oh
fine.
no,
Yeah. Oh, you.
I-
I need your
I
death
rolled a
saving
death.
throw. Okay,
Oh.
success, and a success. Now it's back to
Hey, look at us
Alivor.
go.
I am going to check Shift's body for moss.
Shift, you
find
have.
four mossy boys in his.
Okay, so you use your action to find the moss on Shift.
I holler for Kiori to come over here.
Can't see
Kiori.
where you are. I do
can
not know
Follow
where
my
you are.
voice.
I will let
Follow
you. I'll
my
move
voice.
you. So there, you're there now.
Okay,
I will put some of the moss in her hand, feed it to them,
I don't know where they are.
feel them out.
I try touching areas and I'm kind of scared.
Okay, well
Trying-
this is your turn. So you got your turn to grab the moss, take the moss. Shift. I need a death saving throw. That's a failure. Muscle Wizard. Failure. Yevon's
Oh my
turn.
god!
Come on, Talitha.
Okay,
Oh my God.
everybody, including Yevon, all four fail a death saving throw.
We all succeeded and we all failed! This party is fucking ride or die, whether we want to be or not.
Alivor, your turn. You've got moss. What are you gonna do?
You said this can be used like a good berry.
No, it
Like
can
a
be
healer's
used like
kit.
a healer's kit.
Just stay.
Oh, a healer's. Okay, I'm gonna stabilize. Talitha first.
Okay, that's a stabilization medicine check at disadvantage because you're still exhausted.
Heath, I will remember this Saturday.
Whoa!
Talitha, you are stabilized.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, I think
What
I
did
got
I say at
her.
the
Get
beginning?
Shift, hurry.
Avalon is a bad
Stabilized
omen.
doesn't mean she's back to consciousness. It means she's no longer dying.
No more death saves. but
Yeah, no
still
more death
unconscious.
saves. She's still unconscious. Kiori.
I don't want to try to feel up for or at least anything next to me.
Now
but
is
Roll
not
me a
the time.
1d4.
I can't see.
I know, just roll me
anything.
1d4.
I'm seeing this to Alivor.
Okay, you feel above you feel the big muscular body of what you can only assume is an orc, and you grab something that you're not sure what it is. You can make a medicine
Okay.
check to stabilize at disadvantage.
This is how I die. Oh. Oh.
Unfortunately, though, you just can't see the finest mouth to shove it in, and you just don't know what to do with the with the moss. You're down one piece of moss. Oyu's not stabilized. Shift. Oh, that's Oyu.
Buddy, at least it's not a 1.
Yeah.
Oyu, you're up.
Oh, we're brothers.
Kevin's turn. Oh
We can see the
Teleport?
light now.
That's what I was gonna do. Oh no! I don't have another mouse.
You know
I
what?
can't
I'll
do
be
it.
kind, Talitha. Because I'll let you come to 1 hit point consciousness. Because this is ridiculous.
Also, you did say it looks like a good berry, where you could heal 1 hit point.
Well, yeah, but that's
You
like
did
an
say before
hour-long
it-
procedure. It's not like a good berry where it's like pop in your mouth. It's like, okay, I'm gonna use this for an hour to heal you 1 hit point.
This is red or die.
Oh, my heart's all pumping.
I
Tell
can't.
him that you may
ready.
make a medicine check at disadvantage to save shift.
Okay.
Shift, you are stabilized!
You did it,
Oh,
buddy.
fucking hell.
You're still unconscious, but you're stabilized.
Thank God for being proficient with medicine.
Alivor!
I'm gonna move this way and triage OU now.
Hey, that's a medicine at disadvantage. Okay! Oyu, you are stabilized! Kiori, you can make a disadvantage saving throw to save Yevon.
You should have saved Yevon.
Okay, I can try to save Yevon. Yevon
Yevon is
saved!
stabilized! So you guys used up 5 pieces of your moss, so you're down 5 moss total. All of Shift's moss is gone. Talitha, you're down 1 more moss.
Yeah, I have.
I want to roll a death save just to see.
I'm curious,
still,
everybody roll a death save. I'm just curious what would have happened if you guys didn't stabilize in time.
Oh, yes.
Or you would have
I'll roll
died.
and just
I would've died.
Yeah, this is just
Oh, you
cuz
would've
thing.
died.
Yevon would
No.
have
Isn't fucking right or die.
only Oyu would have died there.
Even Yevon?
Yevon rolled a 12.
Alright, so...
I'm
Kiori's
also
still
curious, Shift,
panicking,
just
by the
because
way.
I'm curious, roll 1 more shift. I want to see if you would have survived with death saving throws, period. Yeah.
I'm gonna roll 1 too, just to see.
Can I, like, start, like, feeling out for everyone else? Like, are they
Yevon
okay?
would have survived.
What?
Only 2 people that would have died would have been Devin or you.
Elevor, are they okay now? I can't see anything.
I think they're stabilized now.
Oh, okay. Oh, so what did I touch on all you before?
His thigh.
I want to see if he's lying.
I don't know.
But you
Can you
can't
see?
You can't see.
I know, but I'm like touching his face right now.
Okay, roll me a deception check for shits and giggles.
Yes.
You
I
touched
must
it.
know if
You
you're
touched
lying.
it,
by touching
Actually,
it.
both of those are disadvantaged, so Kiari, 1 more insight check at disadvantage. Okay, you can tell he's lying! You didn't touch his thigh! You touched possibly something else. You thought it was his leg,
You
but
touched-
you're not sure.
Elevor, please, just tell me straight, please.
You touched his
don't
glute
know
because he's
what you
fucking
got.
dummy thick.
I don't know what you touched. I was kind of busy trying to triage people.
Okay, I guess. At least he's asleep now. No. Okay, I'm gonna move back to the wall and sleep.
Man, I can't believe Yevon survived that. Literally, if he had rolled 1 less on his save, he would have been dead.
Mhm.
I didn't roll that nat 20. I might have just died for real.
Oh wow, I can't believe we all survived somehow. Oh my gosh, we're all gonna die before we get out of
No,
this
we got
mountain.
this. We got this.
Can Kiori pray, please? Please?
So, with everybody unconscious, Talitha, you fall back unconscious.
Okay.
Kiori, yeah, shit. You guys don't have anybody else for watches.
No, I want to pray. Just a lot of praying going to be happening tonight.
So,
I'm
Alvar, are
just
you gonna go
going
to
to
sleep, or are you
kind
gonna
of-
continue to take the whole watch and risk and take
Well,
a point of exhaustion to keep everybody
Tell us-
alive and safe?
Talitha's conscious.
No, she's unconscious now.
No,
she's
he just
unconscious.
said
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
unconscious.
I let her get
Okay.
that out of niceness,
Yeah.
not because it was.
Okay.
And then she
Okay.
passed out. That was just because I was feeling bad for you guys. Like, oh my god, I don't want you guys to die.
I dream of blackjack and hookers.
Okay, firstly, I'm gonna put everybody in like a nice little, not like a pile up, but just smush them together so they keep their warmth?
I go to sleep, hug whoever is closest to me on the pile.
The 1d4.
So, Alivor, are you going to try to stay up all night to keep a shift, or are you willing to risk that everything's fine from here on out and just
Fuck
go to
no, we're at
sleep?
the water wall. This is where things come to drink.
Okay, so you continue
Can
watching
I-
for the rest of the night?
Can I roll a con save to try to not take a point of fatigue, though?
I'll allow it. Yes, you can roll a con save, then not take a point of fatigue. Okay, I'll say you don't take a point of fatigue, but you do not get a rest. Obviously,
Okay.
because you didn't sleep. I'll let you have a short rest, but not a long one.
I will take that.
Meow.
And as for the rest of the party, you guys come back to consciousness after a long rest.
Funny dream.
Luckily, nobody died.
But me and Oyu are gonna have lasting injuries, aren't we?
Did you get below? Oh shit! You guys
We got
both had.
2
Yeah,
death
you both
saves.
got injuries because of the -2. Yeah, you both failed 2 death saving throws. As did Yevon. I've got to roll 3 of these. Give me a second.
Yevon's like, a decapitated head. Well.
So Yevon's gonna get the first death saving throw. Let's see what happens to Yevon. 45. I gotta check the chart here.
While you're checking that, from the long rest, do we go back to full HP or 1 HP? After being
I'll let you
unconscious?
guys go to full HP because I'm not gonna be that big a dick on you guys. Oh, well, amazingly, when Yevon died from his poison, he broke a finger in his fit.
He landed on it badly.
Yeah, he's got a broken finger.
Me and Yevon have broken fingers.
Stack those injuries, D-Rap.
I know, I'm gonna collect so
D-Rap's
many.
next at 26. Okay,
Ringing
Oyu,
ears.
after the explosion, you get ringing ears. You now have disadvantage on all perception checks that rely on hearing.
Oh, great.
I will post that in your sheet for you so you'll be aware.
Thank you. I'm so fucked up. Not really, it's just a broken finger
I'm
and
fucking
ringing ears.
horrified of this injury I'm about to get.
Ape, you get a non-injury.
Maybe you'll get a 99 and just get a cool scar.
Yeah.
The trick is you just want to roll above a 10. 51. 51, you
That's not
have teeth knocked out. You have disadvantage on charisma persuasion checks. When you cast spells with a
Oh.
verbal component, there is a 25% chance it will not work.
Oh, what the
no,
fuck?
that's actually pretty
bullshit.
garbage.
That's bullshit! What?
Nobody.
I have one spell that doesn't have a verbal
75% chance that it'll work fine.
It's
Dan,
okay.
you fucking know what my luck is.
Look, I
Guys,
remain
guys,
optimistic.
just pointing out, guys, magical healing does get rid of most of this shit.
But it needs, like, greater restoration, doesn't it? I remember looking through
No,
the list.
just normal healing. Except if it's like real garbage.
Okay. Because I was thinking, like, we can get rid of them with a restoration. I remembered that much. Okay.
Yeah, just
God
magical
damn
healing.
it! You know what the worst part is?
Yeah, some of
Cure
them.
wounds has a verbal component.
Bob.
Your bomb of the summer coat doesn't.
Does that? Well, would that count actually? Towards the wait.
I'll allow it to count because I'm not allowing it to work, so it's magical.
Hell yeah.
And it's heals. Let me
The only ones that will really
Thank
fuck
you.
you is like if you roll below 10, because then you can like lose a nose, you'll lose body parts at 10 below.
Can you imagine if Shift lost his nose? He would literally lose.
half his face? Because those require straight up regeneration spells to replace, and those are hard to come across.
So, are we going to keep going, or? Oh
Uh,
dear.
Okay, so you guys
Oh,
wake
yeah.
up the next morning. So you
My
know,
spell attack
if you
minus
want to
2.
spend part of your day licking the walls some more, you can. And that means you won't have to find water for the day, but it will mean you're not going to travel as far because you're busy licking water.
In before I try and listen to water, but then I
I don't think
risk.
Shift is going to unless someone else.
It's
goes
kind of like the
for it.
party or nobody. It's not like half.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're splitting the party. So
Yeah, well, like Shift isn't interested in doing it, so he's gonna be one that's like, he's someone that's down to just continue.
My
I'd
only
like to
problem is
continue.
I don't know if we'll find water again.
We just have to search.
This place has been daunting enough. Hell, 4 of you almost died last night.
What? No dream?
Now it
I
was
did not.
see, yeah, but he's
Wait.
just a fucking wreck after nearly getting killed.
Oh.
persuasion.
My finger hurts.
Do I think we could make it out if we skipped the wall?
Yeah.
Roll me an intelligence check, just general. You're not sure? But you're leaning on probably no, considering the fact that you guys have been kind of traveling around lost for the last couple of days.
I think it would be best if we just prevented dehydration any further.
Very well.
Okay, so I guess we lick the wall.
Okay, so you guys are moving at, you guys lick the wall, so you spend good chunk of your time getting enough water so you don't pass out and die, lose another point of exhaustion for the day, and you guys can now, who's leading where?
I'm not gonna lead, but as we're walking, I'm gonna keep an eye out for another water source.
Okay, so you're going to do a water source check, that's nature.
Yep.
I'm going to help anyone
That's
trying to find a way out of the
Wasn't
cave
it survival
system.
last?
I will
Or
look
survival,
It was
I meant
survival
survival,
last
I
time.
meant survival, sorry
Okay.
guys, I meant survival for that one.
Okay. Well,
And
Because
just wanted
I'm
to double check.
helping him.
Yeah, so you're assisting him, so that is a flat
Flat
roll.
roll.
Oh, you keep an eye
Okay.
out
12,
for.
that's something at least.
Oh,
keep an
Dev,
eye
he
out for
rolled
any-
it flat, so you didn't get a survival, you're assisting.
Okay.
Otherwise, he has to roll a disadvantage, and you roll a disadvantage.
I mean, I can roll another one and take lower if Dev wants to make her own roll.
Well, for this, I'll say you guys use the advantage. I mean, it's been more beneficial for the guy with
Okay.
the higher survival to roll flat than both with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got that. Who's leading though? Who's going to try to find the way out?
I will lead with Kiori's.
I for what? I what?
Okay.
Things are starting to turn around.
Don't jinx
And-
it.
I keep an eye for water.
Who's looking out for danger, if anybody?
I think Yeben and O you should.
Okay.
Okay. Water, danger, sure.
But make the roll with Yeben.
I made Yevon's roll,
Oh.
so. Well, you can make
What
your
is
roll.
it?
Perception.
Perception? Okay. Disadvantage. Well, on the plus side, the ring doesn't fucking matter. I have disadvantage anyway.
Well, that's only for if you're focusing on sound.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys continue walking through. You feel like you made some progress today, finally, with the cave. You moved around, not so much. Though, with the source of water, you don't seem to find anything of a valuable source of water this time around, though. As you
A
continue
shame.
moving through.
It's a good thing we licked the wall then.
You are correct.
as you guys continue moving forward, you spend another day and you set up for camp one more time. You guys
I'll
are
be
now
completely
out of
honest.
food.
We have one ration left.
Fight, 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 fight.
Because honestly, if you wanted to eat that orc, it probably would have been a bad idea.
No.
thought you were
we're not
talking
gonna
about
eat
me.
The diseased orc that exploded.
Yeah.
Look, guys, I'm gonna need some of you to take watch tonight, because I didn't sleep.
Very well, I will take the first watch.
I can take second.
Yeben, would you take third?
Okay. Okay, guys, roll your,
Disadvantage perception.
shift. As you stay up for the night looking about you, you don't sense any sort of danger coming from the sense as you keep yourself aware of looking about. Talitha, I think
Okay.
you said you were taking second?
Yep.
Disadvantage perception?
How do you do it on disadvantage?
You're disadvantaged anyways. They just take the lower of the two rolls.
Oh, okay.
So you got an 8. So you look around and from your near-death experience, you're having a hard time staying awake and keeping yourself focused. You don't see anything, but luckily nothing seems to occur through your night's watch. Yeben stays up at the night looking around as he's panting heavily. Nothing occurs for Yeben's watch too as you guys look throughout the mine. Terrified and freaked out, you continue on your way for the next day of your travels through this dark mine.
Okie doke.
Same groupings.
Yep, I'll search for more water again.
So, to Talitha's help, that's a flat roll.
Yep.
Flat survival.
And let.
Ah, there we go.
Look at that.
Or you can roll. Dev, you don't need to roll the
Okay.
You guys start searching through the thing. Who wants to roll perception checks? That would be
Danger.
OU and Yeben. Yep.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yevon, you got this.
Yeben and OU are searching through the night, looking forward, ready. You guys don't seem to be able to find your way through the mines at all again as you get muddled around and lost. But shift. As you travel, you get a hint in the air. And you go, and you can smell clear water somewhere deep in this cave.
Not within reach.
You figure you could you're close by. It's close enough that you can smell it.
I
Find
think I'm onto something. There should be water nearby.
Well, then let's go.
Do I need to make another check to try and find it?
Nope, you don't. As you guys continue moving forward, you move through the areas of the cave, finding it, till eventually you come across what looks to be a large, well, reasonably large, but shallow lake.
Think there's fish in there?
Well, it's shallow, so if there were, we'd be able to see them.
Yeah, it's shallow. It's only like half a foot deep.
When I reach it, can I inspect it just to make sure it's clean?
You may roll me a nature check.
Disadvantage. Oh, it's so good.
Looks like it should be good. You should be okay to drink this.
I'll relay that. This should be clean. We can have a good drink.
I slurp up a thing. Nom nom nom.
Okay, so you guys dip your head into the water and start gulping down at vast amounts of water. each of you lose your exhaustion due to.
Oh.
Due
Or
to
I should say,
thirst,
you
but
will.
then-
Your thirst will go away after your long rest here.
But then
You
all
still
but
have
one
exhaustion.
person. All but one person are gonna go hungry.
Yeah, but you only have one ration, so you're gonna gain a point of exhaustion due to starvation.
I love playing D&D Don't Starve.
Don't starve to get the D&D edition.
Yeah.
Mm.
Is there
I'm-
fish
I'm
in this
on-
water, or is it too shallow?
You don't see any fish or anything in it. You see what looks to be algae.
Fuck it, I'll eat it.
You start
Okay.
just start eating algae.
I'll look over shift and fish do it.
We're not fish though.
Look,
I'm not
can't
saying
really be
it's
choosy right now.
guaranteed going to be. Look,
Yes, you-
I'm not saying it's guaranteed going to be bad, but it could be worse than not eating. There's the
Roll.
possibility.
Me a con save, Alivor.
No.
Okay, you start licking this up, get it in your stuff, and you're like, okay, I got this. This is good. Yeah, you feel like it's gonna help you. You start spewing your guts out all over the lake.
Buddy. No!
Can I because I was talking to him about that exact. I attempt to react, direct him away from the water.
Sure, roll me a deck save.
I wouldn't have puked in the water.
No, you're not he's not directly in the water. It's a save. It's not a disadvantage.
Right, 14 then.
Yeah, so you turn him away from the water, and he just starts puking in the side, wrenching horribly. Alivor, unfortunately, you're not going to get your exhaustion point back because of that. Because
That was a grave mistake.
Could have been just tallying them up, Heath.
I suppose the last ration should go to you now. Don't want
You
to have
really
to
think
leave
it's
you
wise?
behind.
Side note, do we have anything that we could put this water in?
I don't think we have any containers.
Dummy thick.
what do you guys got in your inventories?
How much moss do we have left on Teletha?
5.
1.
Could we use some of the moss to soak up some water?
Yeah, it wouldn't really be
think
enough
so.
to soak up enough to drench thirst. I will say, though, that Yebin goes over and gathers a little bit of the hide you guys hadn't used. And kind of makes a small water skin out of it.
Aw, yeah, Ben.
Resourceful.
I learned how to do
Little
this back
shit.
in my home, but it should be okay. That is enough for water for 3 drinks, 3 days, 3 resources of water, unfortunately, due to the small size. So only 3 people. There's enough water for 3 people due to that thing to take.
I'm getting a call from work. I'll be back in a...
Okay.
Tell them
Okay.
Maybe it's
So-
best if we camp by the lake then and get some more water, and we'll be okay. At least for another
It
day.
shouldn't take us as long in the morning to drink from the lake than it did the wall.
That's it, right? So, and then we got at least a little extra water if things get really bad.
Yep.
Lake.
Can I look around to see if I can find anything like mushrooms around here?
Sure, roll me a survival check. Okay. You knowing more a little bit with your survival of nature and stuff, don't
Alright,
immediately
I'm
go
back.
for the algae in the lake. But you do notice what seems to be a bit of an edible fungus, actually. Just off to the side. There's only enough for 2 people, though.
Alright, Tulsa's gonna try and pick them and show them off to the party.
Okay, so you
If anyone
got
wants to
2
try
days
and
worth
search
of
for
rations there.
Kiori's just still staring off into nothingness.
What did I miss? Just real quick.
Yeah,
I-
tell if that just
I
found
found 2
mushroom.
mushrooms.
Okay.
Hey, just so you know, blue-green algae has 4 grams of protein in it.
Yep.
You still puked it up, ma'am.
And if you had succeeded your con save, Alivor, I totally would have let your do your hunger for it, but you failed your con save, so you puked it back up.
Shift will also just suggest, well, considering this is a sizable water hole, we might even be able to set up an ambush for any potential animals that come in.
That is true.
Math.
So risk.
Well, if one person keeps watch and sees an animal come to drink,
Okay.
yet we can probably get some more food, just to make our day's travel a bit easier.
I did find some mushrooms. If others could try and look around, we could try and see if there's any more around here.
Can I take another look around then?
I would love to help, but I can't. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you could take an attempt at looking for some mushroom shift.
So what role would that be? Investigation or survival?
Survival.
At disadvantage still, yes?
Yeah, you guys are still at disadvantage till you sleep. Fortunately, Shift, you have a harder time finding mushrooms, and it seems that Teltha found what was there.
Well, having 2 rations is better than none.
Well, technically 3, because I found 2 mushrooms and we still have 1 ration left.
Well, yes, but technically 2, because if we want Alivor to be able to keep up, he has to eat one of them.
You know,
And will still be under the weather.
Giora, you feel a little tug on your shoulder.
I look at the person who's tugging on me and just looks.
Kiori, are you okay?
I can't see at all.
Oh, I might have an idea about that.
Really?
Yeah, something at least help a little. And he
I don't
takes
look
off
convinced.
some of his rags off of his body and ties it around his pick. And then he cracks the pick against some of the stones with some of the things in his hair, and it sparks into a tiny torch for you.
No.
Interesting. How did you know you would be able to spark a flame with that?
Well, I noticed the limestones here were kind of the stuff that, for flint, so when you strike stone against it, the metal would start, and I just used my hair as the kindling.
Impressive.
Kiori looks at him in, shock, yet approving.
Okay, so you
Good
should be able
job.
to see now, so it'll help a little.
Thank you. I appreciate it, Yevon.
You're welcome. By the way, Yevon no longer has a pickaxe because it is now being used as a torch for Kiori.
I'll just give him my one that I've never used.
Oh, thank you, Shift.
You're
I can actually look
welcome. I have
around.
no use for it.
Where are the others?
The other direction.
Down by
Which
the
one?
lake, which is
We're down by the
south.
water.
I'll point towards them.
I can literally only see 10 feet. By the
just
way,
keep-
guys.
It
Just
is
keep
literally
walking.
so
Keep
you can
going
see.
fast.
Okay, I am just really scared right now.
It is a super tiny torch, so it's not like a real
Yeah.
torch.
Yeah, that's like I can't see.
I'm
anything.
pointing the direction. I'm just like, just keep walking that way.
I guess your screen's dark, isn't it? Because you should have 20 feet of dim light, but
No, I can only see like barely like barely a
Hey,
foot of.
I'll give you 15 feet. I'll give you an extra 5 feet.
Thank you. My screen just doesn't like me. Okay.
We're gonna have to put the torch back out soon when we rest.
That is
Do you
okay. I
think
just.
you'd be able to restart it upon leaving, Yeben?
Yeah, I'm sure I could get it going again. I mean, as long as I got hair. By the way, you notice that Yeben's shirt has been torn up because he ripped up his shirt to make that.
Alright, do you guys want to attempt to trap an animal of some kind?
If you think it's possible, that would be most wise.
I have no doubt it's possible. It just comes down to whether we get lucky or not.
What sort of creature thinks? I mean, you think we'll run into another badger or something, or?
It's possible. We might be unlucky and run into nothing. Maybe there'll be more sturges. It's difficult to tell.
At least the sturges are edible.
Indeed. I would not bet on seeing another one of those ogre things, though. At least not searching for water.
Oh, that orc thingy that blew up? That was terrifying.
Yeah, if we see another one of those, we'd probably just run.
Yeah, probably best. We don't want to explode again.
Okay, I'll point out that we can probably have some people sleep behind this rock here. And maybe leave some others to sleep in this alcove here.
Split it up? Okay, and we'll stay watch and hopefully a creature will come by, right?
Indeed. It should keep us out of sight.
Good idea. So if you guys want to set up like that, I need a survival at disadvantage for setting up the camp for stealth camp.
Shift, I think you got this.
Okay. Ugh!
Oh, but
Okay, you set up camp. You guys figure yourselves are ready. You guys bed down. As you guys set up for take watch, you feel like you're securely tucked away. And as you guys bed down, ready for watch,
Dan, move
hoping
to
for
that one over there.
beast to move in and find you. We'll end it there for today, because I will figure out a good encounter for you guys next week.
oh, we die.
Fair.
It's gonna be 3 of those.